What's up, everyone? How you doing? Welcome back. Chromature with the bits already. So we have a new player. No, this is Quota's brother, Quota's IRL brother,
Donford and Sam,
who is here just to check things out for now and see what's up. Hey, Captain Blackrock, what's up, man? And got the new glasses that Chromature had gotten off of the wish list. Thank you so much. Those just came in today. So as you can see, we've got new logo, new intro, all that fun stuff. And we're ready to rock. How's the audio? Can you hear the music on your end? Let me know how it is. Is it a little warm in here to you guys?
it's because I walked
A little
out.
bit? Okay.
Stupid
It's
bits.
not because you walked.
No, it's warm.
Before
Yeah, I
got
thought
hot
so, yeah.
when I walked in. That's not what I am.
Ebers is definitely not one of your
See.
things.
Well, Quota walked in and he is full of hot air, so
Especially today.
every day.
Yeah. Like.
So if we're ready to get started, you guys had, let me go ahead and get this pulled up, bring up the map there. So you guys were working your way north through Tasnica.
Making my way up north.
And
Fast.
in search of the Mana Spirit Dryad. And I believe during the night you were attacked by a shambling mound.
We kicked it. It did not touch me, actually. I was never attacked.
Yeah. It did attempt to engulf Elsinore, but yeah.
First time been a Halo campaign.
First time, yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you tend to escape notice over there, just being all quiet.
I wonder why.
That's part of his character. He's literally a shadow rogue wizard warlock thing.
He's a warlock, yeah.
Yeah.
Shadow rogue wizard warlock thing.
Hey, that'd be fun.
Talking about multi-class.
No, you should have. You tell them about what you did when you started this.
I was a level 3 barbarian, a level 1 fighter, and a level 1 wizard with fire magic. And then
Really? That's the last thing you needed.
and then a cat lady knocked the crap out of me and took away my
Yes.
wizardry.
He got beaten up in public in a gladiator arena by a cat girl.
It was freaking hot.
You and your cat girl fetish.
Hey, it's not my fault. Yep. Heard it here, folks.
Well, most of our audience is VR chat viewers as well. And VR chat is,
Cat girl populated.
yeah, pretty much.
If not,
Oh,
you're
I
having
know.
a Uganda
I know.
nipples.
You
I've
know?
seen him videos all the time.
Yeah.
I found a real life cat lady the other day, and she lives too far away.
Landfear IRL, oh god.
This one's a blonde, sadly.
Captain Blackrock, I am the king of VR chat. So, let's see.
Does that make Rain your queen?
What?
Just wondering.
Rocks fall, Quota.
Oh well. New character!
Quota again.
Where's that forceful deer when you need it?
So, you guys managed to finish your long rest.
More of a
And,
duchess.
Our long rest.
I'm not even gonna go there.
Fly long rest.
Yeah, you finish your long rest. You managed to restore your hit points and all that fun stuff.
Ooh,
And
got teleported.
What?
We got teleported.
We did?
oh, I forgot
yeah,
about that. That's right, because at the very
He
end,
summons a unicorn!
you had wild magic that popped a unicorn up.
Second sign.
And now let's see. So
Hashtag no regrets.
hashtag no regrets. Nice.
No
yeah.
regrets, get it right.
There's no regrets.
No
Thank you very
regrets.
So what
Now I can't open it.
what direction were you asking to be teleported in?
Towards whatever the source that evil was.
Okay.
So we're
And
going.
it's within a mile of. Like, it can teleport us all a mile away.
Okay.
Up to.
Okay. So up to a mile away.
Yeah.
And if I remember correctly, the unicorn is able to speak.
It's up to you, because the first time you said no, second time you said it speaks Sylvan.
Yeah. So it does inform you that it's not able to locate the source of the evil that spawned the shambling mound, but it. Oh, Sonic.
You're not supposed to say Brandon's on stream.
No one cares.
It's a good thing I got my brand facing away then.
Doesn't matter.
It really doesn't.
We're
I'm
not
trying to
that
hide
big yet.
mine. I'm sorry, guys. I have to cover my tits.
Only a weight quota today.
This is every week.
Well, that was worse
Of
when
course,
you.
of course, I'm sure you're like
Once-
this is every day.
It's okay. One time on stream, unintentionally, I got him to talk about me being naked, swinging my sword around.
Yeah. That was part of our intro for a while.
And now that's twice.
So, but the unicorn does offer to teleport you a mile in the direction that you were heading.
Thank you.
So that does kind of ease your journey a little bit. So were you headed, I'm assuming when he asks you that, you,
I go ahead and explain the direction that the magic thing was pointing us to.
okay. So you pull out this device
Yep.
and get it set up, and it starts pointing off towards, kind of towards the northeast.
Yes.
And so the unicorn then teleports you about a mile in a northeasterly direction.
Cool.
So at this point, you've got the town of Foro to the northwest, and you've got the
Device pointing us.
northeast, correct?
Okay, great.
So at this point, what would you like
So
to
where
do?
are we stopped on the map? Where are we
Right
stopped?
where my mouse cursor
Okay,
is.
so do we need to restock on supplies or anything, or are we good?
We're good.
Oh, hopefully we can get by the.
Wait, at this point,
Pat.
I go ahead and I just pull out the sending stone and send Luca a message in Sylvan. Speak about the army.
That reminds
Okay.
me. Has I gotten anything in return from last week?
It's been a day.
Oh, okay, so it's
Not
been
even
a
a
day.
day.
Okay, just making sure.
That's
Yeah.
why I was like, why are we
To me, it's
stopping
been a
for
week.
supplies?
Unless you guys go, oh, we're going to Faro and we're just gonna sit and chill in the bar for a week plus, then you're not going to have a response.
Depends
this
on the
session.
bar.
Yeah, really.
Is it the right place?
We're not.
Because I will deadly stay in the
No,
right
no.
place for a week.
No, no.
I'm not.
Well, it would only be the right place for one day.
I will follow them.
They might kill you if you try.
Good
But
luck.
Auto crits, auto crits, auto crits. Can't get it?
No, you want it? Want some?
Not yet. Can get it.
so at this point, guys,
Northeast is where Dryad is at.
Alright, so which way would you like to cut through the river and try to risk getting seen on the path?
Why?
Or you want to take the hill and... Because we're still not supposed to be seen. We're technically not here.
Why would we go west to go eat northeast?
east is this way, Quota.
I'm dyslexic. Leave me alone.
Ligma, what's up? How you doing?
Hey, can you read that one out loud? Try. Alright, yeah, and then...
That only works
let's go that
once.
way. Twice, because he said it twice.
I've gotten to where on improv night I just read it out. I don't care.
No, gotcha.
that type of
I've
campaign.
got the chat in the VR, and I'm like, okay, this one's a submission from the chat. This one's comes from Ligma Balls 21. There you go, guys. I said it. Whatever.
Say my name, say my name.
So,
Yeah, BlackRock, you are the king of improv, for sure.
That's because I don't have a VR yet.
so we're going northeast.
Yeah, we're gonna let's go ahead and head that way. I guess. I mean, we don't need to stop anywhere
Okay.
unless homeboy is hurt.
No, I'm good.
All right, let's go.
All right, so you guys head off in a northeasterly direction, and after a couple hours, you do see these mountains approaching. These mountains that you are approaching, and as you're starting to get closer, looking around for some sort of a pathway up, you're at first not readily seeing anything. You're kind of like, okay, well, we can maybe scale this up some of the way, but not really sure how far up we have to go.
Do we
So it's-
see like a pathway or decent way to climb?
You can certainly attempt to climb, but you're looking at a not a straight 90 degrees, but it's fairly steep.
Do we see like
Do you
a
see anything that looks like a forest?
From where you are, there's a lot of plains behind you, and above you just see rocky terrain. You do see a gap in the mountains off to your right, to the south a little bit. Stamp Steel, welcome, man. How you doing?
hope she feels better?
Say what?
Oh, Balls has to leave at 7:30.
Ah,
Mama's being,
aha. Oh, you're sick. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I say
So
let's
you
go
do-
for the gap. What do you think?
Let's just go through the gap.
Okay. So as you are, let me put the map back up again for the chat.
Yes.
So you're at the foot of, like, map only, you're at the foot of about this mountain right here. So as you are starting to work your way south of it and to the east, in a gap between the mountains, you do see a few pathways leading upward, or it's at least a little more gentle slope. But
So you said we see a few, like 2, or like how many do we see?
not like worn, traveled paths, but you feel like there's at least some walkable area.
So which one do you want to take? The left one or the right one?
The left one is more northbound, so that one.
Are we trying to get to the summit of this mountain, or are we just?
We're trying to find where the temple is.
I mean, it's possible it might be like towards more of the center of that gap right there on the map. But it's your call. You have the magic doohickey thing.
Which way is it pointing towards?
Yeah, is it pointing up or is it pointing out?
Well, so are you trying?
I'm asking him which way it's pointing, and he's asking you which way it's pointing.
If you're holding it level like this, it is pointing to your left towards the north.
Okay, so I'll hold it slanted.
If you tilt it up to a more vertical position, it is pointing slightly up, but you don't feel like it's pointing as far as the summit.
Gotcha.
So it's on this mountain, give or take?
So we gotta get into the clearing, is what it said.
Like, where would you say it's pointing on? Like, is it on the mountain or? Is
You
it
feel like it's pointing towards this mountain, yes.
Okay, then I guess we'll take the path that helps us climb that mountain easier.
Okay. I'm making a Discord called Ligma Treatment Center.
Yeah.
It's called up. Ligma, I would assume then that is probably not a grape.
Maybe it's an Akron.
So,
Climbing a mountain, here we go, yo ho. Oh, did I bring
is
my
there
Is there a what?
I do not.
I'm thinking climb check, but that's Pathfinder again,
Well,
isn't it?
Athletics.
Okay.
Yeah, so essentially what 5th edition did was it took a whole lot
Bo,
of
what's up?
skills
Booty
and
bo bo bo.
simplified them
Wait, wait.
down. So you won't find a climb check, you'll find pretty much everything in athletics. Athletically based.
Bo, glad you could join us.
Oh,
You
pencil.
don't have a swim, you don't have a climb, you don't have
Alright,
a...
so athletics checks from anyone who is attempting to climb these slopes.
I'll do it.
You climbing first?
I'm just gonna hold on to
I
my.
mean, it's a +8, it's
Go ahead.
athletics, so.
I'm gonna hold on to quota.
18.
With disadvantage if he's holding on to you.
Oh. I don't want him on me, he's heavy.
Okay, so you. Okay, so then this is a contested grapple.
Damn it. What do I need to roll?
Athletics or acrobatics?
Again?
Yeah, versus him. Well, he has to roll strictly athletics.
Yes, Ligma, chat is showing for us. Hello.
13.
13? I'll just use my first roll as 18.
No, you have to make 2 separate rolls.
Yeah, you have to make some.
I rolled an 18 plus 8, which is 26, so he's not touching me.
Yeah, so,
No.
Alright, so as Elsinore grabs onto your side or your cloak or something like that, you just kind of shove him off and give him a good push, and he just goes falling to his ass. And
He wasn't that high up.
no, it
Yeah,
wasn't.
but he got far enough away for you to not attempt again.
I was like,
I mean, if I'm grabbing on his waist and he just shoves, I'm still on the ground.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fall backwards.
You're not
I
taking-
have footing.
You're not taking falling damage.
No,
is the
that's what
point.
I'm saying. I have footing. Either way, I
He's
still
not-
have footing.
yeah, okay.
Whatever.
He's not saying you're taking falling damage.
No, he just said I fell on the ground.
Whatever.
Yeah, I mean he was on his way up. You grab him, so I mean you're maybe a foot up, but yeah.
Either way, I'm still landing on footing.
All right.
Let's
sure.
stop arguing
So-
and
So Quota, you do manage to find a few good handholds and pull yourself up to a little bit more level ground.
you mind dropping a rope?
Do I have what?
You should. In your explorer's pack.
Someone's phone.
Give me more.
On the stream setup, it's
I
not
do.
showing. Nice glasses, by the way. Thank you.
Um,
That may just be not showing up because of which
how
scene
long
I
of a
currently
rope
have.
do I
on.
have?
You have 50 feet.
50 feet?
What he said.
What?
50 feet. Yeah.
Um,
I'm just gonna randomly change it to another scene. Ligma, keep talking. Yeah, now it's showing. Now it's showing there. So it was just which scene I had it on.
yeah,
That's all.
I'll go ahead and drop a rope 50 feet up.
50 feet up. Comes back down and flops down over the edge, down to where Bernard is able to catch a little bit of it.
So advantage now since we have rope.
All right.
It's not tied around me, is it? Or am I on a clearing?
I don't know. Is it?
Like, I climbed 50 feet, right?
Yeah.
Am I near a clearing or anything? Or?
Yeah. I mean, there's a few small trees and things like
I
that.
tied to a tree.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, nope. I don't trust
So what you roll?
18.
18 passes on saving, so yep.
Stamped. That is because I know who Ligma is. They're not just a faceless troll.
Does 14 pass?
I know Ligma's real name. 14 barely. Oh wait. Yeah, 14 barely fails. So you kind of you get most of the way up. You kind of slide back a little bit, but after a little bit, you're able to yank yourself back up.
It's almost like he has no muscle for reading all those books.
Mental muscle.
Yeah.
At the top left corner of the screen, you just see Bernard will remember this.
To be fair.
Yes.
So,
now what?
and Elsinore?
I rolled an 18.
He
Oh,
made
okay.
it.
Yeah, you're fine. All right, so you guys have managed to pull yourself up to a little clearing, a small plateau about 50 feet up, and doesn't seem to be any signs of trouble just yet or anything like that. So,
Because I haven't started looking. Alright, so now what do we see? Besides no trouble.
rocks.
Oh, this is like a hole in the mountain, or?
Not as far as you can tell.
Okay. Shut up. No, my hat. I've never seen without a hat.
That's true. No,
That's when I had hair.
we shaved you.
I was bald. I had to show off baldy. Baldy quota and the 3 wise. Bleh. I guess I keep climbing. I don't know.
Okay. Make an athletics check. Yeah.
26.
Okay. Yeah, you just you take a look at this, and you kind of see a little bit of a climbing path before you even start, and you just you reach up and just kind of heft yourself up, and you manage to pull yourself past one of the handholds and go straight for the one after it. And
Don't worry about it.
so you're feeling pretty badass. You pull yourself
I
up.
was like,
and,
I know these mountains like the back of my palm. Clip. Oh crap.
Well, that's new.
And okay, so you've pulled yourself up.
How far did I pull myself up on a 26?
Up to another clearing, so probably another good 40 feet or so.
I dropped rope. Don't have any more rope?
I don't know, do you?
Do I? How many ropes does the Explorer pack get?
It gets 50 feet, but you can untie and retie again. It's real one.
You do it. All you have to do is say you do
Okay.
it.
Yeah, I guess.
All right, so
Making
you.
me do all the work today.
Okay, well, you've already climbed up to the next ledge.
Oh. What do I see? What do I see? Am I got to get hit? Ooh. Am I? Am I?
You don't
Oh.
make a perception check.
Woo! Oh.
Gotta go.
Oh, hey.
All right. Thanks for joining, Ligma.
What is an 11? No, 12 get me, my bad.
12. Yeah, you don't see anything that's immediately notable. You have your friends down below waiting for
A rope.
Hurry up!
Again. Fucking hell.
19.
Fuck. 19 for what?
Is athletics.
Get through the rope back down.
Huh?
I threw the rope back down. He has to climb.
You don't have the rope to throw it back down.
If you untied it to carry up,
Oh, so throw me the rope! Well, looks like
I'm
we're
going to assume that your 19 athletics is to throw the rope up.
Just say
to
yes.
the quota.
Alright, so I have to roll to catch it?
Yes, you do.
What do I need to roll? Cause
You're gonna bumble.
what am I rolling? Athletics?
I'm going to say it's dexterity, so I'm going to say acrobatics.
What does a 17 give me?
All right, you just managed to catch it. You feel like it might slip just a little bit, but yeah, you.
How wet is the rope?
Huh?
Not that wet.
I mean, you didn't. No, it's not that it's wet. It's just that you didn't.
you didn't get a good grasp.
Yeah, but you do manage to hang on and not go falling over the cliffside, and so you've got the rope, you do find another couple of small trees you can tie it to. And since this one's only 40 feet higher, you've got plenty of slack, so.
You need me to pull you up this time?
Go ahead and make your athletics checks with advantage.
Fuck.
13.
13. Oh.
5.
Okay.
And that was with advantage.
Okay. So Bernard starts climbing this rope, and you immediately start up after him. You're like, "This is fine." And Bernard slips. Maybe the rope is wet. I don't know. Bernard slips and falls and lands on you, and so you both come tumbling back down to the first ledge. I'm just gonna say.
You have a bad case of sweatopominitis?
Oh, you guys got lucky. So that's 3 damage for Bernard and only 2 damage.
Fell 10 feet?
Huh?
We fell 10 feet?
Yeah.
Shit.
Only 2 damage for Elsinore.
Do I need to tie it to you and pull you up?
Are you doing it any better?
I took 2 because you landed on me.
Let's go.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay. So deciding on going one at a time now. Elsinore just manages to get back up and grab onto the rope, and you heft yourself up without too much trouble.
Do this one more time, I swear. There we fucking go. 20.
All right. No problem.
I'm wanting it to flash.
Oh, is that the...
Yes.
I can't find mine. It's somewhere in my room. I just don't know it.
So yeah, you pull yourselves up, and
Yeah.
Exactly. Somewhere.
this clearing, this ledge is a little bit larger. You do see some kind of rocky outcroppings that could potentially lead to openings in the rock and things like that. But and of course the cliff continues.
Do you want to go that way or that way? Doesn't matter to me. I'm pretty much doing good.
I'm checking the compass.
Okay. So you pull out the
Magic
device
finder.
that Luca gave you,
Yes.
and it's pointing a little bit up at this point, but not by much.
I untie the
it
rope.
does appear to be mostly pointing in somewhere.
I untie the rope
Okay.
and I climb up.
Okay.
Hold on, you said there were outcroppings here?
Mhm.
Does one of them look like it's going upwards?
Maybe you might keep
I just mean-
keep climbing.
There's outcroppings, and so you can imagine that there might be a gap in between them that could potentially house an opening.
Now my first time stripping a bottle naked. Whee! Whoop! Here you go. Here you go.
Just not even gonna.
Hey, it's a lace.
All right.
So
So what are we doing now?
I already rolled to climb before he said hold up. So
Oh, okay,
I'm climbing.
All right. What was your roll?
27.
You're just like, I could do this in one jump. And you just-
Super pronto!
yeah,
Shit!
you, was that a natural 20 or?
No, it's a +8 on mine. I rolled a 19. I almost hit a natural 20.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, you just a couple of leaps and grabbing onto each one. You feel like this is a playground for you. You're back.
Usain Bolt
You're
or
back in your
mountain
home country. You're back in your home country. You're feeling good. You know this is great.
I had to climb through dirt harder than this.
yeah, you pull yourself up and you find another another large plateau.
What do I see?
There's a few trees. The plateau actually slopes downward just a little bit. The cliff keeps on going, but a little bit thicker trees in this area as well.
I tied a rope and let it fall.
Okay. So you guys see the rope come down to you. You moving on or investigating?
I can wait.
I'll investigate first.
Okay.
Survival.
Survive. Okay. Roll survive.
That is a 19.
19. Okay. Yeah, you What was that? Okay. Yeah, you do actually find an opening into what appears to be a small cave-like opening.
Okay.
And do you take a look inside? Or?
Yeah, I take it inside.
Okay. You go in a few feet, and do you have dark vision?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
you have light as a cantrip,
Yes.
though. Okay. Yeah, once you poke in just a little bit, it goes in, probably a good 15, 20 feet or so, but it does appear to be a dead end once you...
Okay, we're going up then.
Okay.
I want to investigate my area now.
Okay. So you have tied off the rope, and so go ahead and climb checks with advantage, quota perception check.
Nope.
Now definitely.
That's a 6.
Okay.
You're in timeout again.
19.
All right.
Either way, I was good.
All right. So you guys managed to lift yourselves up without any problem at all, and coming up to Quota's area, you see him looking around, and he's basically looking at these trees. Gosh, these are some pretty trees, huh?
I'm not that stupid.
This is Quota we're talking about.
15 intelligence.
He's actually smart this time.
I mean, I like admiring woodwork, but not this time.
I mean, he's smarter than my character, so.
Didn't say much.
That's terrifying.
Smarter than most characters, actually.
That's legit scary. So,
I'm the final boss.
but at this moment, Quota appears to be admiring some trees.
What do I
Or-
notice?
Well, apparently not much.
I look past the trees.
Okay. Yeah, you see
Natural 20.
natural 20.
He sees everything.
24.
Hulu.
Well, from the angle that you're looking at, you just right as you pull yourself over the ledge, as you're looking at this low angle that he's not seeing, you do see some feathers from what appear to be some sort of large creature that is nesting in one of the trees that Quota has not seemed to have noticed. And
Do I know what kind of feathers those are?
they look kind of familiar to you. You're pretty sure that it's a hippogriff.
I was like,
At that point, I just went, quote, like, feel free to tame it.
You sure you don't need me to help you up?
No.
Okay. And there is some rustling in the trees.
How big are these trees?
They're fairly decent size.
Is it against the law to kill these things?
It's your country.
It is not.
You're asking outsiders.
In fact, you know it to be encouraged for wild ones.
You don't want to make money? Has he even made it up yet?
Yeah, I rolled a 19.
Yeah. Yeah, he's fine.
We're both up.
What
What's
do y'all
up,
want to
Tailball?
do?
Hello. What's up, man? How you doing?
You want to kill it? I don't care. We love killing these things.
Yeah, do you like taming them?
Well, it depends if it's an egg or not.
If there's an egg, it's easier.
Yeah. At least that's what that one chick said.
Okay.
So y'all just want to kill it?
At this point, you do hear some screeching, but what you notice is that it's not coming from the one you two are looking at. It is coming from an opening further off, kind of to your left, an opening between the rocks.
And it's a hippogriff screech.
Huh?
And it's a hippogriff screech.
It is a hippogriff.
Okay.
Does it sound big?
It sounds defensive.
Like it's already fighting something, or
Or
it sees me looking up and it's like, what the fuck?
you would assume that it hears you.
Oh.
And at that, the one that you guys are looking at does begin to kind of shift and start to climb out of its tree,
So there's two of them.
Nope.
at least.
Can we handle two of them?
Probably.
I mean, there's only three of us this time. The other two kind of...
We're stronger though.
Perception
Yeah.
check.
Nope.
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 Highest is a
Okay.
9, I guess.
Yeah, I rolled an 8.
I rolled a 2.
Okay. Yeah, you guys against a couple of hippogriffs. You
I think I'll pass today.
pass what?
Unless they're already running at us, then I guess we have no reason but to
Well,
fight.
one of them is climbing down out of its tree, and about by this point, you do see the other one begin to round the corner coming out of a cave, and it looks rather annoyed. It is kind of stamping and
Tie the
snorting at
rope,
you. Okay.
put it in my waist tilt,
Okay.
Pull it up.
step closer to him. Actually, him. I don't trust his
Is there
magic.
shadows?
Huh?
Is there shadows?
At this point, no, because the cave is kind of around the corner.
Where's the sun's location?
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if the trees are casting shadows to, let's see.
Off the cliff.
Yeah, I mean, you can probably hide on the west side of a tree and be fine because it's still morning, so the sun is still kind of in the east.
So you're hiding?
Yep, I'm gonna use
Okay.
one of the shadows.
Damn it.
All right.
At this point, like... So I know there's at least 2. Yeah. Pretty sure we responded already.
Well, I mean, one of them's looking right at you guys.
Yeah.
So,
Well, we're
Well,
gonna
they
have a
both
fight
are.
either way.
you guys ready? Roll initiative.
Yeah.
Alright. Don't forget, we have weapons of warning, so we have advantage on it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
All right.
Oh, fuck this. I have a 7.
Okay.
You're fucking time out.
21.
23.
What'd you roll?
You roll bad.
I rolled a 6 and a 3.
So what is it with your initiative? 8? No, 7? You only have an initiative of 1?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we will start with Bernard.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead. How far away is the one on the ground?
Well, they're both on the ground now. Do you mean the one that climbed out of a tree, or the one that came out of the cave?
I'm asking how far both of them are.
Okay.
How close are they to me?
The,
That was the
let's
question.
see. So you backed up towards Elsinore as Elsinore disappeared into the shadows.
fucking pussy.
The one at the tree is 15 feet from you. The one at the cave is probably about 25 feet from you.
Okay, never mind. Where's that land?
Add 5 feet to each of those numbers for you.
Fuck yeah!
Uh,
Why?
20 and 30?
Huh?
20 and 30?
Yeah, we'll go with
Yeah, in
that.
that case, I'm just gonna twin firebolts.
Twin firebolt?
Yep. Using Tides
One
of
in-
Chaos.
one to each?
Yes.
Okay.
Tides of Chaos. So, over 20 hits
Hmm?
and a 16 hits.
Yes.
Cool. So they're both taking 2d10.
You wanna give him a stingy right now?
It's not that chaotic yet.
Come on.
8.
Just for rolls.
Not yet.
Not yet. It's not
I have to cast the first level or higher spell first.
Okay, so 8 points of damage on the first one?
Yep.
Okay.
Set this time. Plus 4 is 12.
12 damage on the second one?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so the one at the cave took the 8 and the one at the tree took the 12. And the one at the tree looks really flabbergasted and surprised, and it connected a pretty solid hit.
Yeah, and then I move further away from the edge to make sure.
Closer to me?
Yeah.
Make sure that they can't knock you off. That would be good. And that brings us to Elsinore.
You're invisible. You shouldn't have to do anything.
That would be the lazy solution.
Hold your action. Wait till they're closer to me.
I'm gonna hold my action. What's the condition? Mikey gets his ass kicked?
Pretty much.
Checking the spell.
Yeah.
Which spell?
Ray of Sickness.
Ray of Sickness? Okay.
Yeah, so that spell, straight up attack roll, then they make a saving throw, and they take.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see what I need for.
Mikey, he's gonna roll 1. He might hit you with it.
No. He doesn't want that to happen. 'Cause I can't take hits.
2d8
no
a
targets.
base, plus 1 per level, so 48 damage, poison. Con save, if they fail the con save, they take poison. Condition.
Okay, I brought more tea. What's up?
Which one are you targeting?
Not having
The one that came out of the tree.
Whichever one
Okay.
is weaker right now.
tea. The one that came out of the tree?
What'd you roll?
17.
Hits.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Con save.
Does a 16 pass?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And it takes 48.
48 damage?
Yes.
$25 damage.
Woo! Alright, so this hippogriff takes the ray of sickness full in the face and just begins to puke right in front of it and just collapses and
You gave up the instant death play.
does not move.
Here's the
So
silver
Mikey,
tree.
you turned good yesterday.
No, it had climbed down out of the tree before combat started.
Gotcha.
He gave the hippogriff food poison.
He did. Alright,
Ate that Jack in the Box.
and is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
I would imagine so. Quota.
What? Alright.
Oh, wait, they rolled lower?
Yes. They rolled a 3 on initiative.
So the other one's 30 feet from me, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
I go into a rage.
Okay.
Don't tell me you're jumping down and smacking it.
Full
Not
movement?
It's
gonna.
in front of us. It came out of the cave in front of us.
It's a
down.
slight downward slope.
Can I jump down and hit
How
it?
far down is it?
It's not a jump. By
You run
slight
full
downward
movement.
slope, I mean like maybe a 10-degree slope.
Okay.
Oh, fuck yeah, man.
I was about to say.
15 degrees at most.
Full movement.
I'm literally charging right at this thing.
Okay.
Yeah, make your attack roll. That's probably gonna hit.
What are you hitting with?
My flail.
Okay.
Okay.
I have like a plus what, 12? So
Yeah.
Wait, damage.
Your attack roll is your strength bonus plus your proficiency bonus,
Yes, so strong.
which is plus
Keep going.
8.
Plus the first box right there. So it's a
plus
plus
8. 10 hit?
10 does
bad?
not hit.
Yes.
Wait.
So,
Wait, do I have inspiration? Do I?
I don't
You
know.
should. You
Yeah,
got food.
yeah. I have inspiration from last week. Bring it up.
Okay.
So I use my inspiration.
Okay. Roll it again.
No! I had natural one now.
Alright, so here's what happens. You come charging at this hippogriff, you're in a rage, and as you round the corner coming close to it, you are suddenly distracted and missed by the fact that you see 6 more right behind it, just around the corner.
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Are those
And
drifts or are those?
yes, 6 more hippogriffs.
Are those
full
children
grown?
or full grown?
Full grown.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
You better keep giving them food poisoning.
Oh, he's out of that one.
No.
Well, you're definitely going in timeout, Mr. Fuck
So,
you.
currently, you are the only one who sees this.
Can I yell back? Fuck, really
Yes, yes, you may.
loud? Fuck!
In character, you guys have any reaction to this?
I'm like, oh fuck.
Is he still invisible since he moved?
No.
He attacked.
Yeah, he attacked, so. Of course, the thing he attacked is very dead now, so.
It doesn't matter. You have to reaction. To...
So, this brings us to the hippogriffs.
I'm raging, let's go!
So, the first one.
Oh, wait, how close are they?
You're right in his face.
Well, the first one,
Yes, the
there's
first
6 more!
Not sure.
Really? That's true.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one makes a sort of a biting, piercing attack with its beak, and that was a 22 to hit.
Yep.
Wow.
That's the first one in a while.
So.
That is 12 piercing damage.
So 6.
So 6 piercing damage, yes.
Alright.
As you're raging, yes. And then it takes a swipe at you with its claws and it misses.
I was like, ow! No!
Just nibbles your ear.
Then the
After what I just watched, no. No. No.
the next one is going to
Oh fuck, they're all hitting me.
run at you,
Hurry up, damn it!
and it's going to be an 18 to hit
Hell no.
and a 16 to hit.
Nope.
What was your armor class again? 20? That's right, okay.
Shield, no.
Why did I do this?
The third one,
For real.
the third one
Gotta get them in my
is
ear.
going to run past you to check out the threat
Do I
outside.
get an attack of opportunity since it ran past me?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. 14 to hit?
That is a hit.
Alright.
Now this is where it gets like 12 plus whatever you roll.
Which one? The 8 plus?
12.
Okay, so it's my modifier.
Your strength modifier, yes.
Yeah. And then
Your-
so it's a plus 8, and then it's plus
8,
2 to rage,
2 rage,
and then 2 for my one-handed.
12.
Or
Yes.
Yep.
dueling. So
And
12.
plus 1 from being a plus
Oh, yeah.
weapon.
It's 13. I forgot about being plus 1.
15 damage.
Okay.
Bad roll.
So you just smash into this one
No!
as it's trying to run past, and it
He's the new Ari.
It lets it lets out a very pained screech, but it does make it past you and notices the others, and it you kind of hear it screeching a warning to the other hippogriffs.
Can they hear it?
Yes.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
I yell back, well, I heard at least one of the 7.
All right.
Gotta do better.
Well,
Next one is running straight at you, and it is going to miss twice. The one after that runs straight at you. And this one gets a natural 20 on its beak attack.
damn.
Oof.
So was that double the die, or?
Double the die.
Okay.
Because that's what we've been doing, so that's what you do.
Okay. You lucked out on that one. So that was a 2 on the die. So doubles 2, 4 plus 3, so 7 piercing damage, and you get to have it because of your
twos?
raise.
2 twos?
No. It's a doubled to 4. It was 1d10 plus 3.
So 2
Piercing
10
damage.
plus 3.
Oh, I thought we were just doubling the result. Well, you lucked out again because the second one rolled a 1.
Oh.
So 3.
So 3 plus 3 is 6.
So 3 damage.
Yeah,
Either way, you're still taking 3.
yeah.
You just luck.
You got really lucky for a crit landing on you. So
Ow, shit!
Wait.
Stop nibbling at my pecker!
the remaining 3 hear that. One of them decides he just doesn't know what to do with that. And the next 2 don't really have enough room to crowd around you with all the other large monstrosities surrounding you. These are large-sized monstrosities. And they appear to just be guarding their nests. So, this will bring us back to the top, so Bernard.
So I see 2 outside.
You do see 2 outside, yes. So the one that you had hit previously with the fireball or flame bolt, and one that came out looking very bloody as Quota smashed into it.
Is the nest inside the cave?
Yes.
Clog the cave. Suffocate them. Shut up.
What the cave?
Clog the cave. Make it. Seal the entrance so no more can come out.
I can't do that. I don't have that kind of spell yet.
Hit the top of the freaking cave. Watch it come down.
And kill any eggs.
Yeah, that's.
You can get your hippogriff and tame it from a baby.
My country don't need them.
No, but you want one.
I do, but then might find something cooler later.
And then sacrifice it to it.
I'm Mary Poppins, bitch.
Fine. I magic missile to finish off the
I'm sorry. Clip. All right. There we go.
magic missile to try to finish off the
All right.
wounded one.
There's 2.
The one that looks like it's bloody.
Okay. So the one that just came out of the cave.
2, 1, so 9 damage.
Okay.
Do what you
and
can my attack. Yeah.
I do, and that one goes down.
Cool.
Fuck.
2. Let me go ahead and pull up version 1.3.
Go for it.
Can you pull it up since I have.
I don't have a link to it.
Oh, did you not download it when I
For what?
sent it to
It
you
was-
on Discord?
It was on my phone.
Oh,
For what?
I'm nervous now.
Is that you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So is it this one?
Yes.
Or
that's the top one.
Yes.
One moment, guys.
Yes.
All right.
So
take a
number
roll.
2.
Huh?
2. Sorry, it's super small.
Roll on this table for each of your turns for the
No,
next.
that's a 1. That's a 1.
But
Is that
one has your magic
no? 1
backfires.
is your 0 HP.
Oh.
So for the next minute, I roll that table.
And ignoring the results in subsequent turn, whatever.
Cool.
Effect.
So
Right.
every turn I roll on that for 10 turns.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the next one.
Elsinore, hold down control on the keyboard if you don't mind. We're going to make that a little bit larger. Okay.
Woo!
Okay. God, I hate you right now.
Thank you.
And you said
Thank
yes.
you. All right, Elsinore, you're up.
How does the one that he hit look now?
Dead.
That? Okay.
Yeah, Bernard just finished it. Huh?
That's 2 out of the 8.
Yes.
I mean, it would have been the same thing no matter which table we use, but yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Woo!
I'm gonna throw acid splash where I saw him run to.
Fuck you.
So it hits 2 of the hippogriffs inside next to him.
Okay.
Deck saves. Not you.
Not you. I'm not throwing it at you, Mike.
That's
You don't
a
answer.
15 to save and a 12 to save.
One saves, one doesn't.
Okay.
2d6.
Is it 2d6 or half as much on a save?
It's 2d6 or none. That's a cantrip.
8.
8 damage.
Okay.
To the one chaos.
All right, so
Taste my
the
rainbow.
one that had originally come out of the cave early on makes the save, and he manages to dodge out of the way because he saw it coming. And the one that had run up to quota but had not come out of the cave yet does take the 8 damage and is looking kind of rough.
Alright, do you want me to roll on the table at the start of my turn or at the end?
Yeah.
End.
Okay.
All right, so quota, you're up.
It's the end of his turn then.
No, it was Elsinore's turn.
Oh, okay, yeah. So how many are in front of me?
All of them.
All of the remaining ones, yeah. So yeah.
Which one
6.
looks worse?
The one behind you that had come out of the cave originally.
Fuck, I can't swing at that one.
Well, no, sorry, it would not have been behind you. It's the one that's right in your face.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry.
I'm attacking that one.
Yeah.
Nine don't hit, do it.
No.
Nope.
No.
Sorry.
God.
That
I have very limited room!
This one is just right in your face, and it's like, come on, come at me, bro. Huh? What's wrong?
I'm about to Frankie his ass and tie him to a bar.
Do you understand the Frankie joke? Oh man.
We'll show him later.
Yeah. All right. So with that, the one that you just attacked is going to take a bite attack against you, and then it's going to swipe at you with its claws, but both of them miss. So you two are just dodging each other.
Get up, bro!
And now the hippogriff looks confused. What's
Yeah, a
going
little
on?
bit. What are you doing? Distracting you, bro. All right, so the one that took the acid splash turns towards you and does the same thing, and you just manage to kind of kick back at it a little bit and kind of push its beak back and
No.
manage to somehow not get bitten or clawed.
But if it's turning away from me, do I still get my attack of opportunity?
I
No,
never
it's
said
not
it turned
running
away.
It's not running past you. It just turned to you and tried doing the same thing.
It was already turned towards you. It was just attacking again. Then one of the others that is surrounding you is also
Go to attack.
making 2 attacks, and both of them miss.
Yeah.
I got these moves like Jagger!
So you guys remember before we started streaming and Arya was dodge tanking? And he's like, I am Spider-Man! You're doing that right now, pretty much. You're
He was also a blind Spider-Man. Because he couldn't see that through the whole time.
Oh, the spider sense came in handy then.
However, the 4th one does manage to get a bite on you. let's see, and then its claw attack misses.
What was the bite roll?
The bite rolled a 21.
Yeah, just barely.
All right, and so that's going to be 10 halved to 5, piercing damage from the beak.
I don't care.
Really, you are though.
I'm only at 40 health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys were freaking out over 2 hippogriffs. I'm like, I'm about to send you 8, and I'm still not worried.
Really?
Only because Mikey's 20 AC.
Oh, wait till I get that new shield with the extra 1. I'll be a 21 AC.
I'll be at 17.
So of the last 2 hippogriffs, seeing a few of their friends fall, one of them does step forward, makes 2 attacks against you, and
Me?
both of them, yes, still miss. But then the mama comes forward, and she takes
What?
a beak attack, and that is a 23 to hit.
How big is this woman?
Same size as the others.
Okay. Making
Just
sure you
get
said
her
mama.
plumage.
And a claw attack, and that's a 22 to hit.
She said, watch this.
Training session over!
Alright, so.
Hold my egg.
Oh, shit. And she rolled max damage on the beak. So,
How much?
so that's 13 piercing damage, so half to 6.
Oh, that's nothing.
You're lower than me right now.
And the
Not
claws,
saying much.
I'm at 38.
12 slashing damage, half to 6.
Ouch.
You doing alright?
I'm fine.
Okay. And that completes their turn.
If only we had another tank!
Alright, Bernard.
I got this.
Not
I go
bleeding.
down and I twitch shocking grasp.
Okay.
I drop into a bowl.
Times chaos.
Alright.
20.
No.
23.
23 to
To hit.
hit. Okay,
Yes.
that's a hit.
And a 16 to hit. Hits.
Yep.
So 2d8, and they can't take a reaction.
Okay.
Fuck. 7.
7 damage.
Yes. 7 left.
Okay.
Kaboo!
To each one, or were they separate rolls?
Oh, sorry. Let me go ahead and do that real quick.
What do you need?
For a 12 to the second one.
12 to the second one? Okay. Alright, well, the second one
When we hire a
convulses quite a bit and then just falls down, and it appears to be well done.
Yeah. That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
So,
Elsinore.
not so fast. Resolve the law of magic. That's supposed to happen.
37!
37.
A random creature within 30 feet of me falls madly in love with me.
Yeah, we're gonna go with that.
You're about to get raped by
I had just written Mama next to this one, and now I'm writing loves Bernard.
Mama loves
Mama
Bernard.
loves Bernard. Okay. Some random person who finds my notes would see this and be like, what the fuck?
Who the fuck is Bernard? Hopefully it's not your dad. That'd be awkward to explain.
Alright, so Elsinore? What?
So, that's the first one.
Stamped.
Oathmeal blush. Nice. Actually, should I roll to see what it is?
Yes, it says
Could it-
random.
Could it
Oh.
potentially be quota?
Yes.
Fuck no. No. What is my save?
So, no, it's just one random creature within the area. So,
I'm not a creature.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, you are.
So, I'm assuming we're counting male in this.
Yes, we are.
Ooh, that would be
So,
awesome.
That's 3 plus 5 hippogriffs left.
and we're counting Elsinore, so that makes it a D8.
Oh, why don't we count him? Why not?
He's not a character.
He can be.
Not yet.
Not yet. take yet.
So,
I better be a natural one.
Alright, so is it
madly in
one,
love with you for the next 24 hours. Okay,
Yes.
so it is not permanent.
Correct.
So,
1, 2, or 3 players, or 5, or 8, 7, or 6.
8, 7, or 6 are going to be players. So I'm going to say 8 is Elsinore, 7 is Mael, 6 is Quota. The remaining ones are hippogriffs. Mael.
Yes! I don't think your girlfriend would like that.
Mael's like, damn, you look good when you're frying enemies. Alright. Okay, so that just happened. Elsinore.
Yeah.
So you've gone after both a dude and a chick now in this session. You almost went after animals, monster.
And has a lover in Embermount, too.
Yeah.
From
Well,
session
that was an
1.
adventurer, so
Are you
Yeah.
trying
she
to be a
wherever
bard?
right now.
Huh?
She wherever right now.
Oh, I miss my bard sometimes. Gotta
So-
play those spoons though.
You were the one trying to make him not a bard anymore, basically.
No, I was just trying to make sure he could take a hit.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast 2 of them.
Okay,
So I need to duck.
No.
Cool.
maybe.
Honestly.
So the attack number 1.
It's a 1.
Huh?
Natural.
Yeah.
Natural 1.
Second attack roll.
17.
How much damage am I taking?
Roll a second time
For the
to potentially hit Quota.
10.
Does not meet your AC.
Oh yeah, that's definitely.
Okay, so your second hit was a
17.
17. Yeah, that's a hit. So
How close does that
7
first one get to me though?
lands at your feet or something. I don't know.
is that 7 plus?
You trying to hit
plus
me?
8?
No, it's 4 plus 3.
Friendly fire. 7 damage.
You will get
Yeah.
kicked out of the server.
All right. Yeah, it takes a solid hit. And Quota, you're up.
Which one's looking worse now?
The one right in your face.
I'm going after that one again.
It looks like it's ready to go down.
18 to hit.
18 to hit. That's a hit. Yeah.
Does 13 drop it? Does 13 drop it?
13 damage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then he doesn't need to roll.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Fuck.
Yeah, you smash its face in. So that is
Shit bump.
4 down, 4 to go. And at this point, you notice. Oh wait, no. The mama hippogriff is no longer in love with Bernard. Okay, that's right.
Mama does not love Bernard.
So, of the remaining 4,
Run away.
one of them misses both attacks.
Oh yeah, I'm still lead man. Crap. I mean, yay.
Second one rolls a natural 1 on its beak attack
It just chips his beak on my shield.
and does manage to hit one of its buddies for 10 piercing damage. Okay. But then makes his claw attack. Still doesn't hit you.
And
The third one, not the mama, but one who was guarding the nest, makes a natural 20 on its beak attack.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Roll that twice.
And that's 16 piercing damage, half to 8. How you looking?
okay.
You're hanging in there?
Yeah.
All right. Then he makes his claw attack. That is a 23 to hit.
I have a feeling you boosted them just for fun.
Nope.
Don't lie to me.
I promise you I didn't. They have +5 to hit on both their attacks.
Oh wow, they suck.
Yeah.
It was a +5. That's
So
just
that is-
20 in strength.
So that is 9
No,
slashing
no,
damage, half
no,
to
that's
4.
Like 6. That's like a 16 in strength plus proficiency.
And then the mama.
Mama!
21 to hit on the beak.
Now they want me dead.
24 to hit with the claws.
How much total?
So, 14 piercing damage,
Oh,
half to 7.
Alright.
Down yet?
And 9 piercing damage, half to 4. How are you?
I need healing.
Yeah, you unconscious?
Genji.
I'm down to 5.
Oh, shit. And that completes their turn.
Now it's my turn.
Yes.
Ush.
You should make
How
one
many
more
are
round league
in
again.
front of me?
At this point, if you had to, because you were having to go around the corner to see them, so they're all in front of you.
Okay. How many of them look bloody?
2 of the 4.
Okay, on those 2, I'll go ahead and use a level matching missile to do 2 missiles
Okay.
to both of them.
Okay.
How many 44? Do you wish to give me my attack chaos back?
No,
Is it 4?
you're still suffering the effects of the last one.
I know, right? So 7 damage to the first one, and 5 damage. No, that's 6 damage to the second one.
Okay. They are both pretty bloody now and looking ready to get down.
And 13 on the Tides of Chaos.
And what?
And 13 on.
The previous Tides
Roll
of
2
Chaos?
more times on this table.
Oh.
Hold the text trigger.
So
Simultaneously ignore this result.
48
Go down 1.
and 27.
Okay, so let's look at
48.
A unicorn appears.
27.
For the next hour, you can
Roll
speak one
2d12.
language.
For the next hour, you can only speak one language and can only understand one different other language.
You said a D12?
Yeah, roll it twice and tell me each number.
You got a 10 and a 4.
The first D12 is the language you speak, and the second is the one you understand.
So I speak deep speech, and I only understand Draconic.
Great, we're never gonna understand them now.
Does that really make any difference?
Yes,
let's
because
be
now-
let's be honest.
oh.
You didn't understand him anyway.
No, I'm smart enough to understand what the hell he's saying.
Okay. 48. The unicorn appears again.
Can you have him use his like fart attack to wipe the
It's
ass?
controlled by the GM, so it's your choice.
Damn it.
I know.
The unicorn stat block now.
Do you need to roll its initiative?
Let's just put it over me.
I'm just gonna have it go at the end of
Unicorn
your
pops
turn.
up
Okay.
into existence right above quota.
Pop right in front of
Right
him.
above quota, yeah. Falls on him.
So now it's got to make a choice.
That's how
Does it
quota goes
attack
down.
It's
The...
popped up under him.
Yeah, no, under him.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't that lucky.
You're the one that's been wanting to ride him too.
I know. While eating a chimichanga.
What?
He must be dead.
All right. So with that,
He was
out of the way.
one campaign.
Yes.
Huh?
He's like he wanted to be Deadpool. He was that for one campaign.
Your turn.
Now Sebastian Unicorn's turn.
Yeah, unicorn's turn.
The unicorn is looking around and not doing anything yet.
Okay.
Think it understands you.
What's going on?
So it's like dodge, making sure I'm not getting attacked, and then your turn. And it's got let a day actions, by the way.
Yes.
Woo, fun stuff.
It's
I'm
probably
gonna equip the wand to cure
suddenly
wounds.
again.
Huh?
I'm gonna equip the wand to cure wounds.
Okay.
So does that allow you to cast Cure Wounds?
Yeah.
So you have to be within 5 feet of me.
He is.
I'm moving down to you.
Okay.
Tiptoeing him.
And then heal.
And then I'm gonna use 2 charges to heal Mikey.
Okay.
TD8 plus your. What does it say? Like, what does the one say? Does it say a set number? Your magic item. Does it say a flat
I didn't
number?
get one paper because he never gave me one.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just look it up.
Am I rolling or are you rolling the heals?
Cast Cure Wounds from it. Are we saying it's a? Are we saying it's effectively his spellcasting modifier?
Mine?
No.
No.
Mine.
I'm about to say, I
Yes,
ain't got one.
yes,
Okay.
it is your spellcasting modifier.
So 2d8 plus 3 then, since that's your charisma
Yeah.
bonus.
Nine.
No, I had a 13 on mine.
And then of course with that, at the end of any turn it wants to, with 3 legendary action surge things,
Yeah.
you know. I'm not gonna bore you guys again.
My question is the unicorn gonna understand you now?
Nope.
No.
Not the language.
Nobody
he
can
uses.
understand me when I'm speaking new speech.
Unless someone that is
Right,
in that language, but
But I see him uttering words, but I can't understand them because you're not speaking Draconic. So I'm like, fuck.
So can you not understand your own speech then?
so you don't understand deep
Yes,
speech.
that's exactly what that means.
Okay.
He's literally talking gibberish and doesn't understand.
All right.
How close are they to me now?
They're all clustered around you.
I can't move anywhere.
You got.
You
friends
can
behind you,
you can move through a creature's occupied space for half your movement.
Without taking attack of opportunity.
If you are dodging, and basically you forfeit your action for the round.
Am I proficient in dodge? I am not.
Dodge is just the key
It's
do.
it's an action. It's not a skill.
It imposes disadvantage. Nobody needs me.
Hey, this is considered in between a rest, right?
Oh, you talking about for second wind?
Yeah.
Do we rest between now and the last fight?
Like, because I can use it as a bonus action,
Yes.
so
So you
can I
used it
attack?
last fight,
No, he did not.
But I still had a long rest.
so you can use it.
Yeah.
You can use it. Is what we're saying.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and make my attack roll.
Okay.
Because it says as a bonus action, so.
D10 plus fighter levels.
Well, making my attack roll.
Oh,
Does an 11 hit?
Yes.
oh yeah.
11 is the AC. That's the other reason I wasn't worried. They have an AC of 11.
What am I rolling?
Flat.
1d8. 1d8.
Plus 13.
On the whichever one looks worse,
Okay.
20 damage. I was one shy of my
I'm
Burden
gonna-
of blood and feathers.
I'm gonna do you a favor here.
I swing that shit and take them all out.
I'm gonna do you a favor here and say instead you hit one of them that is in completely perfect condition, such as the mama, and she just goes whoo, straight down one shot. They have 19 health.
Oh, fuck yeah! And
Bursting with blood and feathers.
then I heal.
Pretty much.
This one,
2010? Yeah.
and it's plus level hit points.
Okay, so
It says 1d10 plus level hit points.
Fighter level.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, plus 1. Okay.
However, yeah.
I gained 3.
Hey, okay.
So 9 plus 3?
That's 12. Literally what I rolled earlier was
Okay.
we weren't gonna roll. Hey. Alright. So how many is left? Because I'm
There are 3 left,
I've
and
taken 46 damage this
I
entire
know.
run.
I know. You actually got lower. When we
all right.
back.
So one of them,
You're going to take even
the one left who is still in perfect condition, is going to make 2 attacks against you, and one of them rolls a natural 1.
Like one wing.
But is actually just barely high enough to hit the AC of the one next to it.
Kills it.
Probably.
what attack is he using? Beak or claw?
Beak. Where's my D10 for this? I was looking right at it. There it is. Yeah, that one goes down.
Max damage.
Almost. And that one had like 3 hit points left. So it manages to take out one of its friends.
Mhm.
And the last one is going to attempt to run for it.
Do I get attack of opportunity?
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do.
Oh, get your thumbs up.
What's 19 plus 8?
If it's dead, it's not on.
Yep.
Yep.
That's a hit.
Yep.
And so let's see.
It's not a fast charge.
It has 5 health left, so I'm pretty sure. I'm
Hey,
pretty
I got
sure
another
your
20.
modifier.
I got
alone-
another 20 on the roll.
Your
so-
modifier alone covers that.
So this is the third turn?
Huh?
This is the third turn?
Yes.
Yes.
And at this point, all 8 of them have fallen.
Ah,
Get over here!
I don't even bother speaking. Because I know better.
Wait, what?
The
I hear heavenly trumpets in my ear.
Now the unicorn is looking around, appears very concerned about this situation.
I shake, and then after I wave my hand, while magic occurs again. 10.
All right, 10.
You cast
Cast
magic.
Magic missile as a 5th level spell. Okay.
Which way?
Unicorn?
No.
Let's hope not.
I try to smash into the cliff edge away from us.
Okay.
We're
So
all
just-
gonna die.
These loud impacts. It's like, oh, and then I move my hand. It's like, sorry, because after I move my hand, it's like send out like 7 missiles that I'll just smash into a wall.
Unicorn kind of takes a step back. And,
Rainbow laser you.
kind of looks at the rest of you and looks to the group of
And then after that, I
now
wave
dead
down the
hippogriffs. Curious to see what you guys are going to do and what
I
now.
wave down the hill that she's.
I look for an egg. Do I see any hippo eggs?
Okay.
What am I rolling?
It depends
Perception.
on what he wants to do with the unicorn.
Make a perception check.
50?
15?
Yeah.
Yeah, you find a couple of eggs.
No.
And oh yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah. And the unicorn gives you a questioning look.
What would happen if I pick up an egg?
You don't know.
So,
Uh,
is mail coming down or not?
Yeah, sure. Mael is headed your way.
Okay.
You just want to sleep with Mayo. Let's be
No.
honest.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Mael is
After that, I say,
sticking close with you.
nope. And as you hear
Like, we
that,
understand it.
You say what?
I say no, but since it's in deep speech, you guys technically don't understand it, and it's the language of my players and other
Right.
underground bullshit.
Now, are you gesturing as you say this, or?
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
Not time, but still.
Okay.
Just let me know when 6 seconds pass, and then I'll have to make another roll for
Okay.
another 6 rolls.
So, do you guys see Bernard making these gestures, or?
What's going on? What the fuck did he say?
I think his brain's fried.
How many eggs is there?
How did you find?
How many did I find?
2.
Go ahead and roll whenever you feel like it. The D100.
You?
Sure.
Because I have 6
Yeah.
more uses in the
Let's
middle of this conversation.
Let's get him now. Let's just grab
We
him.
grab the eggs.
Huh?
We grab the eggs.
Your hands glow with black necrotic energy. You cast Bestow Curse on the next creature you touch within 1 minute.
Meow, come here.
I put my hands out like nope, and
The
then my hands
effect is
start going
chosen
black.
randomly with a 1d4 roll.
So the unicorn sees my
Mael's
hands
like, I
turn
think he
black.
wants a high five.
So in other
You
words,
roll
don't
that?
touch yourself.
You should roll for that. High five.
I'm not going to do that to Mael. So what were you guys doing
We're
now?
grabbing the 2 eggs.
Okay. As you do that, you hear a kind of snorting sound come from the unicorn.
Good snorting or bad?
Bad sorting.
Bad snorting.
Bad snorting. Kind of digs at the ground.
By the way, unicorn only lasts a minute also.
Okay.
Can you still turn invisible? We're in the cave now.
Yeah, but if I move, it's gone. Well, we can just wait. This thing doesn't last very long anyways. And this is the third time, so by now we know it doesn't last long.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean,
I'm still waiting for the time it just pops up above Mikey.
Well, last week it actually popped up
Under him.
Under Bernard.
Under
So he just... Oh yeah, under Elsinore. So...
Was it you?
Yeah, it was. So Elsinor's all like, dark and brooding character, and you were engulfed in the shambling mound.
Oh,
The
yeah.
magic missile hit the shambling mound and destroyed it, and the unicorn popped up where the shambling mound had been, or where the magic missile struck. So it just popped up right under you, and so
And he
you were
took
like
some hair.
immediately riding the unicorn. Yeah, so you got a little bit of unicorn hair.
I'm scared if we bend
Sounds
over,
good
it's
on the
gonna rain.
black
Let's just wait.
Wait, is this the same unicorn?
Yes.
Each
Oh,
time?
No wonder he's
No, it's
pissed.
just it randomly picked out a unicorn and it just happened to pick up the same
There's a
one.
unicorn farm just.
We just takes one out of the
Sparkly
bag.
rainbow cloud disappears. Just
Did we got Go-Go Bubblegum this time?
By the way, still have 5
No.
more uses of wild magic.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and roll. Oh well,
probably
I'll
takes
go ahead.
away from the group.
19. You grow roots and cannot move. 1d6 turns.
Oh my god.
Let's roll the d6, and that's going to be
One.
two turns.
I rolled a 1. I tried to help you out.
Yeah. So you see me put my hands up like and then
So you're
Mael kind of takes a step back, like
He's turning into a tree.
So he's turning into an
Now
Arizona.
Mael really wants to fuck.
I was-
us.
you just look better every round. So,
Wanting high fives and his wood's just growing out.
okay. So what did you do with the eggs? Did you set them?
We're waiting for the unicorn to disappear.
so it's more like standing there awkwardly while all my
Staring at the
natural
unicorn
effects
now,
going
just-
off and waiting for the unicorn to do something, I guess.
Yeah.
Because the unicorn's just standing there waiting to.
It's just a stare down, just. You can't see it if you don't move.
It's not a T-Rex.
For me, that is the
Do I
case
need to make
though.
a second wild magic roll or?
I'm trying to decide if the unicorn is going to attack or not.
Okay. For now.
In other words, we're not getting those eggs.
So we're still
We
in
haven't
combat.
touched the-
So we're still effectively in combat turns right now. Then. Gotcha.
Yeah. Basically.
So y'all summon a unicorn in combat, only for it to turn on y'all. That is just
Never said it was our
Basically,
friend.
because it sees this situation that it feels like might be just poaching and preying on animals, and it's not really sure what to think about this.
Yeah. Like every other time we summoned it, it's, oh hey, you're fighting undead. Great, good job.
Yeah.
But this time it's like,
It's like, wait a minute.
you're hunting right now. Fuck you.
No, they
Go ahead and
attacked
roll
us
your
first.
next one. Cool.
and you could try to explain that to the
32.
32.
You are
Oh my
transported
God.
to the astral plane.
So I'm
until
gone
the
for a
end of the
round?
Next turn.
Yeah.
Wait. Wouldn't it cancel out because he's rooted and can't move?
No, it means I'm
physically-
right inside of the astral plane right now.
So, until the end of your next turn, at which time you return to the space you previously occupied or the nearest unoccupied space. Okay.
So you
see
just
like
wanna
a-
leave?
Like a little hole up here in the ground from where the dirt was, where he grew his roots. Just,
And he the TARDIS.
Okay.
He's
How many
spitting-
more?
He's spitting stuff.
Then he'd be drilling.
Let's see, so that was 6 so far?
Think so?
So we got 4 more left.
Oh my god. Let's just go ahead and roll them and make sure that nothing kills people.
Gotcha. 28.
So, with a 28, your mind is quickened and everything around you seems to move in slow motion. For the next minute, all of your spells with a casting time of 1 action have a casting time of 1 bonus action.
That would have been
Wow.
useful off the bat.
Yeah, that would have been nice for that fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, quota wouldn't have taken so
And
much
then the
damage.
next one,
41.
41. So, at the...
The time stops, so we can't do anything.
At the moment that you pop back to the regular world, time stops, and all creatures in a 10-foot radius around you. Oh, for you and creatures in a 10-foot
Yes.
radius.
So everybody
For
stops
1d4 rounds.
while the rest of the wild magic goes off.
Well, this does actually. It happened to roll 4 rounds.
So we have 3 more rounds of wild magic, and then
Around.
Okay,
Around.
so
Just
including the unicorn, who is now trapped by this effect.
yes,
Okay.
21.
Well, that's a good thing for you guys, because as soon as the wild magic ends and the unicorn is able to move again, he immediately will pop away. 21. You forget how to read and write any languages you know for
1d4 days.
Oh, wait.
1 day.
Okay.
That's not too bad.
If you are already illiterate, you suddenly find yourself able to read common for 1d4 days.
that would have been useful for first quota.
So 2 more.
You could speak it, you just couldn't,
15.
You cast Enlarge Reduce on a random creature within range,
Oh my-
including yourself.
Ooh, choose me! Choose
It's
me!
not a choice. Once the creature has been determined, roll a d20. On odd, you cast Enlarge. On even, you cast Reduce.
So
give me
5
just a
creatures
second.
total?
Give me just a second
Maybe the
here.
one.
Don't tell me what you rolled on that.
Of course. This is...
Okay, so out of our 5 creatures, 2, 3, male would be 4. Oh God.
Unicorn is 5, and we roll on 6.
Okay. So this is the second random effect to target male. Now, did you roll
Male
enlarge
is
or
large.
reduce?
Enlarged.
time. We're still stuck in time, though.
And
Everybody's stuck in time. so
male
everybody's
is
looking
attempting to sing "It's a Small World After All."
Okay, so
Okay.
Mayo's in love with him, right?
Yes.
How awkward would it be if, like, he had a boner and
Let's
and
just
large?
not. No. TOS. TOS.
around. 1 more.
Okay.
Just saying.
7. Whoop.
7. For the next hour, all objects not being worn or carried that you touch turn to gold. Unfortunately, the effect reverses and all touched objects revert to their original materials when the hour is up.
We can make a golden quota?
No!
No!
Objects, not creatures.
I wasn't talking. Never mind.
But yeah. So that's the end of all of that.
So,
Time
this,
stops, ends, and then you still have 2 rounds with the unicorn.
No, the unicorn
Was
was
that
to...
the end of the combat?
The
Which
unicorn...
was like 2 rounds into the wild magic surges.
No, the unicorn was active for a couple of rounds during combat.
During combat.
Because
that's
it-
like 3 rounds after I got the D10.
Okay, whatever.
So it still has like 8 rounds to fuck us up.
Okay, whatever.
What just happened?
We're not unfrozen yet.
Yeah, you are.
Now you're unfrozen, unicorn gets to act.
One with shadows.
At the end of my turn, so the unicorn gets to act first.
Yeah. But it's...
It's like, wild mages, fuck you.
It's like, huh?
Horn missile, horn missile, horn missile.
Rainbow farts, rainbow farts.
Yeah,
rainbow
you know
farts.
what? You know what? Yeah. Let's see. So quota does a 23 hit? Yes, it does.
And rage is definitely over by now.
What's your...
Unfortunately, rage is over.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Bye, guys!
What's your hit points?
Dead.
Wait,
How much damage did you roll? And I'll let you know if I survived.
but you're gonna go down.
Hang on, I need more D8s.
Can I rage out of sheer scarediness?
I think that's how rage works.
Not
It's
unless you
going
got-
to.
Not unless you got a feature that says.
Yeah,
how
it
many
says if I
D8s?
feel like a bitch, I can rage. I'm about to feel like one.
How much damage?
22 piercing damage.
Oh, I'm dead.
No, you're
unconscious.
You're unconscious.
Oh, I was 17.
You're
I'm dead.
unconscious.
You're
No.
unconscious.
100, he has to roll 108 for you to be dead.
No, well.
You double your maximum.
Yeah. It's double your max. That's why low level is so dangerous, because your max HP is so low.
Woo.
So yeah. So the unicorn makes a horn attack after charging, which gives it more damage, an extra 2d8 damage. So it charges at you, hits you with its horn attack, and sends you flying backwards into one of the nests, and it poofs out.
Why didn't he go after him?
You're the one who was picking up the egg.
He was
Also, He
too.
went into the shadows.
No, because
He didn't have time to go to the shadows.
the unicorn attacks before his turn, therefore he should have attacked him too.
He only gets one attack.
It had to pick one.
You look the worst. You look like you could kill. I still.
You look like a dying old man.
Not
You
die,
looked
just
like
sickly.
you looked like the instigator in this
So how long?
situation.
No.
How long am I not able to talk?
The rest of the season.
So,
I want no more unicorns.
all right.
sorry.
So,
Damn, I need to pull up that chart then.
so what are you guys doing next?
You're gonna leave me there.
I want to cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
On Mikey.
How many charges were there?
You used 2 out of the 6.
Yeah. So you got 4 charges left.
I want to use all 4.
You're gonna use all 4.
I believe it has a chance of breaking if you use all the charges.
The one I just looked up was like. Well, actually, the one
Yeah,
I
it has
looked
a
up was
chance.
Alright, then I'll use 3.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
You're at 16 health now.
So you come to and gasping for a breath. Realize that you're in this very prickly situation with all these twigs and everything else around you, and
And everybody's looking at me, and I'm just like, oh, yeah. Like, yep.
Does he still have that poison crap around his hands?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. So curse. One second, I'll double check that result. Which number was that result roll?
gosh, I don't remember.
Sorry.
So question, if you high five yourself, do you negate the curse?
No, he curses himself. It'd suck if he has to itch something
Whatever he itches falls off.
and scratches his nose. He becomes a giant booger.
So, so you start to what?
Did he get knocked into any of the eggs?
Yep.
Make a perception check.
8.
Yep. You see some goo.
Aww.
You feel wet?
I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Oh, y'all still have 1 egg.
Oh no, they're all gone.
No.
There was only 2 and I got knocked into them.
Into 1.
That's both.
I thought it was separate eggs.
I told you he
It was
wasn't gonna
separate
give us the eggs.
Huh?
I thought it was separate nests.
See, this is why we wait
There's
for the
multiples.
unicorn to disappear.
I never specified that it was. Sorry.
We'll get you one.
Well, it's fine.
We must find another nest.
I'm gonna
So
find the
with
sword
that-
of unicorn slaying and kill this. They're all dead.
No. The nest out front.
So with that, you do notice that this little hole that they had hid out in does continue on a little bit further.
Oh yeah, the bestow curse is gone too.
I punch him in the face.
Are there any effects still remaining from this other than Mael being in love with you?
I can only speak deep speech, can only understand draconic,
Okay.
and am illiterate for the next day.
Okay. Okay. Right.
Yes. I know. How fun.
Yeah. So fun.
What's your AC?
My AC is 16.
Okay, so I'll let you know if I hit it or not.
Yeah, make your attack roll.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 19.
On the dice?
Yeah. On the die.
Shit.
All right.
Hey, it's just my fist.
You wrap the
So, 1 plus your strength modifier is 6?
Yeah, you're just taking a 6. Well, wait, plus 2 because it's a one-handed weapon.
Okay, yeah.
How do you feel?
Like,
And
I say, I have my hand around my injury and I'm like, I deserve that, but you hear
Gibberish.
So,
I just walk off of that.
and Mael is like, "What? What the fuck?
Shut up, Tom.
What would you do that to him for?"
I just walk off.
And Mael walks up to Elsinore and he's like, why would you do that to him? He's gorgeous. And of course you can't understand him, so.
So I'm like, you guys are able to understand me, right?
What do you
Mael's
do?
like, what are you doing? What are you saying? What are you saying? Yeah.
I'm like, nope, okay. I just don't work.
You can try to write it down.
No, I think I pull out a piece of paper, like, trying to write down, because
Okay.
I'm like,
It'll still be in deep
Wait.
speech though.
No, you can't.
What
write.
are letters?
Yeah, he's illiterate! I forgot!
Yep.
It's just
Just a waste of
lines.
parchment.
All right, so.
Is this a Q or a P?
do you want to say that it's actually deep speech? What I try to write?
You're illiterate, you don't even know what you're writing.
Exactly.
But it's like deep speech doesn't actually
Is this
have
a Q or an A?
So it's,
You-
it's hilarious, because you're like, wait, what the fuck am I writing down?
You-
I don't know, it's deep speech.
To you guys, you think he might be writing some kind of like
Yeah, it
hieroglyphs
has no- it
because
has no script.
he's basically making stick figures.
Yeah.
I'm not in the
Deep speech
cave
has no
anymore.
script, so when I try to write, it makes absolutely no fucking sense.
Jacob, I'm not in the cave anymore. I walked out.
You
After
walked
I
out,
punched
okay.
him.
All right,
I follow.
you follow quota.
Yep.
You are still in the cave.
With Mail, and Mail's looking at my speech like, what the fuck?
Right.
So she's looking at your speech or your body?
He.
He, my bad.
At that point, I'm like, let's just go.
Which way do you start walking?
I just walked out of the cave.
I know
what
you
you
guys,
guys-
because I followed.
Okay.
I'm looking for you.
Oh shit. Are we gonna have PvP here?
No, I'm just trying to stay with the party.
Okay.
Wait to explain bullshit, because
Okay.
I take a short rest.
so we're all taking short rest.
I need to.
If you'd like to.
The tank is low. What are we?
I'm not even gonna waste my hit die. I already took 2 damage, and that was from falling.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
From Bernard falling on you, yeah.
I'm like,
And then you sandwiching to the ground.
We took a lot of damage last time, though.
I just realized I
we
have
rested since then.
I have
so.
advantage on strength checks. Son of a bitch!
While using athletics, while raging, yes.
Yeah, while raging.
You weren't using.
It doesn't say while raging.
That's like the
That's part
point.
of that's part of the rage description.
That's
It
kind
just
of
says
the
twice a
point
day
of
I gain
rage.
advantage on strength
Oh
checks.
shit! Which feature's that?
It's my barbarian feature.
I'm looking it up.
Okay, so
Okay, well, you won. You take your rest. Roll your hit dice.
cool. So I use 2 hit dice.
I'm gonna use 3d12 because I'm pretty sure I'll heal on that. Oh,
Yeah, rage.
2,
You have advantage on strength.
23.
But is there a feature other than rage that does that?
Can you hand me that?
No, I can't.
You know, you have an extra attack.
No, he doesn't, because he's not at 5th level.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm only
Alright.
4th level, bro.
I forget. My bad.
I'll put that extra 2 for dueling, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm at 100%. That's what's up.
No.
So you guys wake up feeling refreshed.
Ish. And then at the end of that, I'm like, and that's the bad part of my magic.
Are they able to understand you?
Yes, because after the
It was-
hour is over, after the short rest.
Oh, it was an hour? Okay. For the effect?
Yeah.
For
But I still can't read it
my
right.
total
Right.
is very.
Okay. But you can speak
So I'm probably
normally.
writing a new speech still.
We're trying to anyways.
Yeah.
Well, it has no
Do you
script,
also
so you can say
Right,
remember
whatever.
to cast,
speech.
So,
speak with animals
That's the joke.
as a ritual?
Is anyone in chat?
We have 2 people watching. 3 people watching.
yeah.
And if they love me, they'll throw hearts up for quota.
There you go.
Awesome.
Stamped. I'm here.
You see?
No
Yeah.
comment at all about the 10 wild magic rolls.
Yeah, I love you, Stan.
Well, they did have the blush whenever Male fell in love with you.
Oh, yeah.
Literally says twice a day.
All right, so you guys wake up feeling refreshed-ish. You can understand Bernard again,
Yeah.
and
Strength checks and saves.
you
that's
can
more
now
rage.
understand
That's right here.
Mael well enough to
Yeah,
deduce
damage
that
on strength
Mael
checks,
definitely has a
strength
thing for you right
saves.
now.
That's what rage.
I need to incorporate that. What'd you say?
The
Sorry.
effect of my speaking thing is
He can
awesome.
speak normally again. He can now deduce that Mael has definitely got a thing for him. He can
And I can
understand
actually
Mael
listen to
again. He
that.
can understand you guys again. You wake up feeling refreshed. Okay.
You wake up feeling refreshed. I'm pretty sure you're back at full health.
Oh, I am.
What would you like to do next?
What do you want to do?
Still got that temple to find.
Check your thingy.
I point in the direction the thing he's telling us to.
Which way is it thingy pointing?
Okay. So you pull out the
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 magic
locator.
compass.
All right, and it does appear to be pointing in towards the cavern where you encountered the hippogriffs.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So we gotta go in there further yet.
Sorry for the lack of comments. I was eating downstairs. I was listening the whole time though with my wireless headphones.
Okay.
Nice, Stamp. Hey, dude, it's okay. It's okay. I know you usually watch like 30 streams at once, so I never really expect
What are you eating?
a whole lot of comments.
Really? Is that
With-
the guy that ate an entire bag
You
of
know,
Skittles?
with the way mac and cheese has been such a meme in VR chat lately, I'm not going to be surprised my bet is on mac and cheese.
Is it McDonald's?
And
Did you go get your burger?
stop me!
It's a Nick mac and cheese.
Just
Nick
add
mac
water.
and cheese.
Just add water.
That one failed product that they tried to.
Dude, deep fried mac and cheese is so amazing
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So we're going into that cave.
though. You want to do the cave first or go check the other nest?
Let's check the nest real quick.
Alright, I'll sit here. You go do it.
I'll go check the nest that was in the tree.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
And this one you needed me.
15.
All right.
I haven't really rolled bad except for once on those.
You managed to find a few pieces of bark that are sticking off to the side and strong enough to hold you, and you're able to hoist yourself up. And there does not appear to be a nest in that tree.
No, that's its lookout point.
Okay.
It was just resting, chilling.
No.
Ketchup with mac and cheese. Don't knock it till you try it. TFM Johnny.
Add hot sauce and
Nice.
it's amazing. I'm letting you know that now. No, just hot sauce in general. Like,
This has been like a debate in VR chat for the last couple weeks. Is
What?
whether it's an abomination to put ketchup on mac and cheese.
never.
Frank's
It
red
is.
hot.
So there you go.
Never.
It's the new debate like pineapple on pizza, you know.
That's still
It's
good
so
too.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. Anyway,
Well, chefs are like, nah, that's not a thing. But
I don't care what the chefs
I
think.
know.
I'm the one eating it.
so what are we doing next?
I
we're
ain't
going
going
through
to
the cave.
Into the cave.
Okay.
We're having the dark vision guy.
Oh, I just run in. Yelling in the name of the law.
All right.
I cast light on
Yes.
him before he starts running.
So
I slide into those DMs.
pineapple and ham. Yeah. So you run in yelling in the name of the law, and you pretty quickly come to.
You realize you're glowing.
Yeah. Am I?
I cast light on
You come to a cavern
Oh.
wall.
That's why I'm asking.
You come to a cavern wall with a path leading off to the left and to the right.
It's kind of weird, just like smack it.
So you have just entered from right here,
Alright.
and map-wise you can go up or down.
What's my survival? Alright. I'm gonna use my survival taxes and drop a stick. Whichever the sharp part's pointing is the way I'm going.
Okay.
So he's just dropping a stick and.
So you-
Which way do you want it? Even which way, odd which way?
That's up to you. It's your character who's making this
Yeah.
decision in this
You
manner.
decided.
Fuck.
So
Either
call it.
left, odd right.
Which way's the fun way? Hint?
You don't know.
You don't know?
DM can't tell you.
The DM can't tell you.
Just roll. Just roll. We'll just deal with it.
I'm gonna go down for even, up for odd. Odd.
Okay.
Wait, do I add my
No.
modifier
I don't know. Do you?
or can I?
You're not making a skill check here. You're just deciding something.
with a die.
Oh.
You're basically flipping a coin.
Oh, we're going up then.
Cool. Let's go up.
Okay.
I rolled a 19.
All right. So you turn to your right and begin heading this way. Are you guys following with him, or?
Yes.
Keep up if you can, bitches!
Yes.
Okay. So you run down this hallway and you come to a spot where
Does he see further ahead than him? Since
I'm bright. It hurts him.
he has 120-foot dark vision.
Yeah, it'd have to be like at the very edge of the light for it to work.
yeah you
And if
are
you keep sprinting, I'm not.
No.
you are
I'm
having
not sprinting,
trouble.
I'm jogging.
You're actually having trouble seeing past the light. So you've got
Showing you the moons
you've got
over my
perfect
hammy.
you've got perfect vision up until where Quota is,
Well,
and then
I
you
never
can see
said-
his area very brightly, and it hurts a little bit.
Well,
but you
I never said I casted it though.
Okay.
I never activated
Okay.
it.
whatever.
No, it doesn't need to.
Yeah, it's like I was going to go in, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna take off," and he's like, "I cast light on." I'm like, "I'm not doing nothing now."
Okay.
I'm saving my energy.
I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm
you
just gonna
can't-
follow quota.
Well, with it though, you can't really see past Quota. So Quota, you arrive
I
at
am the
the
walking nightlight.
edge, at the end of this corridor, and there appears to be a large stone door on your left.
I knock on it.
Okay. Give me 1 second here. This is the first time I've done an actual dungeon. I'm
Yeah.
trying to get some things set up.
Oh, I want to get that.
No, no, no.
There we go. Okay. Pages were just out of order.
Music on this.
Okay. So you knock on the door. Nothing seems to happen.
How close are they to me?
It's up to them. I suppose they're following behind you. You guys probably reach him unless you're deliberately staying back.
We reach him.
Okay.
I tell Bernard to open the door. I'm like, hey bud, you can open it.
I go ahead and I pull out the device.
Okay.
It's pointing directly at the door.
It seems to be pointing. Like if you're facing this way, if you're facing the door, it's pointing like forward and to your left.
Forward into your left. Okay, yeah. So I'm assuming that this is the proper door. So I go ahead and I feel along the wall, trying to find like the door handle.
Okay. It is a stone door. It's not a natural part of the cavern, so you're able to find a handle without too much trouble.
Alright, I push the door in.
Okay.
So it goes
Like-
inward.
Okay, so you're
I'm attempting to open the door.
huh?
I'm opening the door.
You're opening the door. Okay.
Readying firebolt just in case.
Okay.
I'll talk about trust issues.
It's dungeon protocol.
No. I've never been.
You know what
done-
else is dungeon protocol?
Roll for initiative.
Checking for traps.
Oh, that's why I had him open the door.
So you open the door as
Yeah, you know what else is dungeon protocol? Only rogues can check for traps. We don't have a rogue.
you don't have
Not the
a
closest thing.
only rogues can check for traps. I
Well,
thought that was
like-
only a Pathfinder thing.
No, I'm joking. Like, every edition before 5th edition had rogues were the only ones that could check for traps.
Mm.
Because there was a specific skill that only rogues got.
Not that kind of trap, Blackrock.
I'm a lolly.
Are you? Am I missing something? Are you not able to check for traps?
I'm not able to check for traps because you kind of need to have, like,
A certain set of skills.
a certain set of skills, which
Can I check
requires
for
thieves'
traps?
tools, which we don't have.
I mean, I kind
At
of used
all.
you as my trap checker. Hey, you open the door. It works.
I mean, you can investigation to see if there is a trap, but
Yeah, of all of us, he's pretty much has the lowest health.
that probably would have been what I was doing with my hand going around it, but I'll go ahead and
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, the skeleton mage pierce.
fuck. 6.
6.
It's
Yeah,
a trap.
We'll just cancel this trap because I didn't know.
Yeah.
So. All right.
Because even then we can actually check them.
So you escaped from taking 23 force damage.
Oh shit.
Damn.
What would that
would've
push
been
you
bad.
at?
It was a magic missile trap.
What
Oh.
would that push you at?
23 would have put me at 4.
Oof. Oof. Oof indeed.
Is that before or after I hit you?
Yeah. So here's the big thing with traps, like, they're really not that fun.
Ah.
But no,
Just
no,
wait
no.
till I'm at full health, then I'll run through them
Like,
all.
In my Pathfinder group, I am the rogue, and I find them extremely fun
Yeah.
because I have a trap finding modifier of plus 23.
but then you
Damn,
come into
you
this,
don't
you're
even
like,
need to roll.
oh right, we have no rogues in the party, we
Right.
have no
Right.
trap finding skill, we have no trap finding spell.
Well, the
there's been no
assumption
warning.
that I was operating off of was they had, before I joined the party and they didn't have a rogue, they had traps, but they didn't have magical traps.
Yeah.
Which, granted, this is a magical trap that got auto-generated, and I should have taken it out. But
It just goes right past us, like, oh shit. No.
hands down, like, don't do random traps, it's a terrible idea.
we'll see. Yeah.
I don't know, he was kind of hoping I'd open the door.
Okay, so here's the big thing
Totally
with traps.
was.
Traps need to be
Well, that we-
flavorful to the dungeon, which so far we only know it's natural beast design.
I
So
was gonna
that
say,
does
what
not.
would-
You would
what
have
would
done
you down to?
a super non-natural spell because
would've been down.
that's straight up wizardy stuff.
I did not heal full.
And
I only healed
There's
part.
been no
Well, you
indication
take
that there's been
23
mages yet,
damage.
so that would have been just like surprise, you're unconscious.
Yeah,
Mm.
16.
it would have put me back at where I started. Or
So,
the rest.
you open this door. Captain Thanos, nice. King of improv. Yeah, so you open this door,
And
and
it makes like a loud sound as it opens.
yeah, loud sound as it opens. Inside, you do see a lot of. Still looks very cavernous, but you do notice a few signs of man-made structure within this room. Along the walls, you see carvings or Just a few lines and angles that look a little bit too straight to be natural.
Gotcha.
So this is a pretty large room that appears to be.
I guess I'll walk in and illuminate the room.
Okay.
Flawless.
The king of improv, all right. So much so that I'm planning an event called the Improv Gauntlet, where 4 people, one being myself, have to perform all the games selected by a host. Let's see who survives.
It was I.
So, do you know what the greatest challenge is all? Hoedown.
Swing your partner round and round. No.
Wrong hoedown.
Oh, we're tying a
Oh.
hoedown.
No, we're talking about the game and whose line is it anyway? That everybody hates. They always make jokes like, "It's we have to do a fucking song."
Okay.
Yeah.
So across the way,
Scenes from a hat.
across the room, you see an archway, which would be this up here,
Hey, where's your thingamajig pointing?
and you see a large empty space,
And we said,
and it's sort of fading into blackness over here.
Let's go that way. What do you
So,
think?
you have
I put you in
signs
front
of,
me.
like,
What do you
furniture
see?
or anything?
No, but you do see patterns in the floor that appear to, as I said, lines that are too straight to be natural and things like that.
Do they make a pattern?
Which way? Where are those lines going?
They're arranged kind of decoratively in squares and things like that. So you feel like there's a lot of large square panels and things like that. Not exactly 5 feet by 5 feet like this,
Yeah.
but you know.
So they make a decorative pattern. So that means history check if you wanted to see what kind of culture it is to
Okay.
get a clue. But I'm not history related, so I chill.
I know a little history.
15.
15. Yeah, okay. You get the.
That's the part you didn't expect.
You notice that some of the floor is composed of metals, things like that. It's definitely some sort of synthetic material. It's not just stonework. You're not really seeing any illustrations or anything like that, or an architectural style that,
But it's just
that reminds you of a specific culture. But
they use like metal flooring.
supposedly, or it would seem that way.
It's weird.
So you charging both at once? That'd be funny.
I don't have the S10 yet.
So I'm assuming it's somewhere inside of here, so we just have to look around.
I start walking to where we can't see.
Okay.
So we see further in.
So as your light is illuminating everything around you, you pretty clearly see a ledge here that seems to. You see some walls out this way, but straight down the floor ends right about here,
I look
and
down.
you
I'm
just
like,
see what appears to be. You can't see the bottom.
Oh shit.
I'm like, how long does this light last?
In less than an hour, we can make another
Hey,
one.
you, come here.
Stick.
No.
I need you to look down here for me.
Just throw it down in there.
You're gonna have to back up.
Well, I will when you get over here. I'm not gonna throw you down. I know what you're thinking. I'm not gonna do that.
You haven't pissed him off that bad.
The most I'll do is punch you in the face.
Yeah, I'll come over and
Alright, I walk over towards him, I guess.
Yep.
Tell me what you see.
I'll activate my eyes.
Okay.
X-ray vision.
You also do not see the bottom.
What do you see?
Nothing.
All right, let's go to the next room.
Yep.
Well,
Okay, so what do you guys do next?
Walk to the next room.
We go through the other door.
So,
I check for traps.
well, it's an open archway, but good thinking. You look around for tripwires and things like that. You don't find any.
Oh, I was ready to roll.
Sure, make a roll.
All right.
Investigation.
Is it?
Yes. You're actively looking.
11.
11? Yeah, no.
Okay.
So you advance into this
Ow.
corridor, and
Waka 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 waka.
the thing that stands out to you the most is you're starting to notice that the walls are also metallic. It's black metal with little hints of green to it. The other thing you notice is that further ahead down the corridor is a split in the floor, almost like just a large crack just running down the middle of the corridor.
How big is that quack?
Not big enough to fit down inside of or anything like that.
I just want to make sure my
What
foot don't get
caused the
stuck.
crack?
Make a. Would that be survival? Investigation check. No, you know what? I'm not even going to make you roll for it. You pretty easily deduce that tectonic shifting or some other sort of disaster
Gotcha.
has
Gotcha, but it's not
reduced
like
this
plant
building.
growth.
Huh?
Gotcha. But it's not like a plant growth.
No, no, no.
Okay.
You assume it's more something to do with the earth damage to this structure.
Okay. Let's continue on with the.
Okay. So you round the corner, and almost immediately you notice a cave-in just ahead. So,
Alright, dead end, other way.
Which was the way I originally wanted to go, but no, I had to roll a fucking 19.
all right. So you double back through the archway into the large room, back to the door, all the way back to the entrance. Then, okay,
Then go down
okay.
that way, assuming that there's nothing dangerous in our face.
I check for traps. Is there a lolly around?
Okay. So who's going first here?
I will.
Okay.
I check for traps.
You immediately notice as you're rounding the corner, thanks to your light, you notice a hole in the floor about here.
How
Do
big?
you see what I see? I guess not. It's I look around.
Big enough for someone to fall into, but you guys can work your way around it
Gotcha.
pretty carefully.
Is it big enough for me to jump?
Probably not. You feel like there's enough room on the sides
Swap room.
that you can.
Just be safe.
You just don't want to go waltzing through the center of the corridor.
I don't want to super dive.
Through,
There, that way. I guess. Am I blinding you still?
Oh, I deactivated it.
Okay, just making sure.
okay. So you guys round the corner here.
Nothing crazy.
I check for traps. Every step I take.
And that's the reason we don't do that kind of style of play anymore, because every time you put in a trap,
I find it
occurs.
fun, but I get you.
Yeah.
Certain dungeons, I feel like, could use it.
Yeah, But that's the thing. It's like it adds flavor when you add in traps in the right way. But otherwise, it's just fuck you.
Okay. So you round the corner, and you come to this door on your left, and the path continues on a little further up ahead.
What do we see up there?
If you continue on, you see a fork and dead ends, cave-ins.
Okay.
Okay.
I knock on the door.
Okay.
Investigation check. Because I'm not sure he's gonna do that twice.
Yeah, fuck traps. Wait, lewd. Yeah, BlackRock, as you would say, your other catchphrase from earlier. He gets it.
You gonna check?
Oh, I get it.
You gonna check?
No, I don't think you get it.
I got you, bud.
Yeah, no, that door was gonna be trapped, but yeah, we'll just screw it. So.
All right, then I kick the door open. You're just gonna take away this crap. I'm just gonna kick it open.
But yeah, as a GM, the design philosophy of traps is important too. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, he was just doing the traps to mess with me. Because of my high AC.
All right.
What do I have to roll to kick this door open?
you just do it.
The door actually does have HP.
Oh.
But that's to break the door, not to
That's true.
move it around. Like we're not.
So you're pounding the door down or whatever. You're breaking it open. All right. And you open it up and you hear some kind of sounds inside.
Hello?
Let's see. Oh, they do. Okay. Who's that? Who are you?
A friend?
Stick our dicks in. Yeah, exactly, BlackRock. A friend?
Yeah.
And you hear someone approaching, and as they step into the radius of your light, what kind of friend? As you see the face of a goblin.
Is it speaking goblin or goblin?
Common.
This wouldn't
And
happen.
then,
This wouldn't happen to bite me in the butt if I attack it, will it?
Depends.
Check your corners.
It's the part where you're looking around.
yeah, you see quite a few more goblins.
I don't know what to do.
I
now.
literally made this for you.
Talk for a bit and then decide.
This one isn't gonna bite me in the butt if it happens to be a spirit, will it?
If it what?
It's not a spirit, is he? Or is he just a normal goblin
Who
I can
knows?
kill?
Make a just straight wisdom check.
Oh, fun. 11 on the die.
You're fairly sure that a spirit called Dryad is not likely to appear as a goblin. I'm not lewd, I'm crass. There is a difference.
So I look around and how many goblins are there?
So you are deliberately trying to count them?
Yes.
There's 14.
14, okay. And do they look like they're armed or do they look like civilians?
They have basic weapons.
Okay.
Do I
Which is
recognize any
the
of
same
them?
thing as every other goblin, right?
Scimitars and short bows.
Gotcha.
Do I recognize any of them?
Why would you?
Because remember my background. During the war against the goblins.
I didn't remember that it was against the goblins.
Yeah, during the war I lost my whole platoon to goblins, and I was the only survivor.
You don't recognize specific goblins, no.
There's a whole gallon
Yeah, she's over there. Put the gallon
You're just like,
They're in.
rinse this out.
there. Yeah, that's all.
Actually, he probably has some cups over there.
yeah. You grab a cup out of the cabinet to the left of the stove if you want. Or grab a Coke can out of the fridge, whatever you like.
That changed his mind.
Mm-hmm.
Let's clean up.
Exactly.
Oh.
So you're doing your social thing?
There's only 14, right?
Yes.
So I'm looking at him expectantly.
I turn into a rage as I say a killing friend.
Oh shit.
Okay. Roll initiative.
At that point I'm like, and shit.
16.
We have advantage, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that.
Ha ha, BlackRock.
Still
20.
16.
Natural 20 on initiative?
Yep.
I rolled 13 both times.
So
Well, 16.
Quota's going first.
Yep.
Of course I am.
And okay, so who was next after Quota? What did you get?
16.
I got an 18.
Okay, 18. Bernard. 16 Elsinore. And 11 for the goblins.
So I'm looking.
Go for it, Quota.
Ooh, how close is this goblin to me?
He's right. He's already in melee range.
Take his head off. Just do it. Do it.
I charge right at him and I take a swing.
All right, make an attack roll.
20 to hit.
Hits.
13.
What's? Assume you roll a 1 on your
It's
damage. 14. Yeah, you kill him.
So at this point, I'm looking and I'm like, I'm gonna ask you a quick lore question.
Yeah.
Goblins of your world, are they default evil?
Yes.
They are to me.
Oh, good war. We're going Goblin Slayer.
Do we understand if goblins are default
And I
evil
speak goblin, by the way.
as they are subservient to other evil creatures?
That you do not know.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. No, I did this
No.
before. I did this before the anime come out. Quota's always hated
I'm
goblins
assuming
even
it's one
before
of
the
those
anime
things
came out.
where
What anime?
Goblin Slayer.
no,
Oh.
I don't know anything about goblins.
Oh, I know plenty. I know their language. I know how
So
to
you
kill
like
them.
Killing kind.
All right.
It's
All right.
literally Goblin Slayer right now.
Oh, no,
So it
what
is
the
your
flip?
turn.
Yeah, you get the red eye going and everything.
I'm assuming I haven't encountered goblins yet.
No, he's just
Haven't?
glowing.
Have I encountered goblins myself?
I still want to do this.
You're about to find out why I'm.
I'd say it's a
not.
50-50 shot.
I still do this.
If you haven't, you've at least heard of their reputation. Or
If you haven't heard the stories from me by now, you're kind of
True.
So what are the
Are
stories
they
from
at
him?
disadvantage because of the light that's coming off of him.
Are goblins humanoid?
are the
Yes.
who at a disadvantage?
I can do it.
They only have dark vision. They can still see normally in normal light.
Yeah.
They see me charging. They literally just watched me smash one of them. Just take.
One
With your big flail. Ball.
So
Wow.
looking at this,
He uppercutted it with the.
and I'm assuming that these things are like default evil.
You wanted to talk to them. How
Too late
cute.
now, Firebolt.
Okay.
The only one that could talk to him is me. I'm the only one that knows God.
Firebolt or fireball?
Firebolt.
Those speak
Okay.
common too.
14 net.
Okay. Just misses.
Oh fuck. Misses?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You probably set something else on fire.
Nah. That works in this game.
All right. Elsinore.
I'm gonna cast Crown of Madness
Okay.
Oh, good war.
on one of them.
But so you better not be aiming at me. You will
Save.
die.
Wisdom saving throw.
Nope.
So it's now charmed.
He rolled an 8. Okay, so he's
So
now
it's
charmed.
charmed and it attacks random enemies around it.
The target must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose.
Okay. Cool.
So essentially it's controlled right now.
I should have told y'all to stay back and watch this.
Obviously, you're going to have it choose another goblin,
Yep.
I assume. Okay.
No, just make it attack me, see what happens.
Does that change it?
Say what, Bernard?
Wait, at higher levels. Wait. Nope, nothing else happens at higher levels.
Okay.
That's because the red cannon is not obvious.
It could be Sam's Cola.
Oh, he was. He
It
was
can
trouble.
also make a saving throw at the end of its turn, each of its turns.
Well, they're all going last, so.
Okay. At the end of each of his turns.
Yeah.
And that's a wisdom saving throw? Okay. I'm assuming a 10 does not save. Okay. So he does make his attack against another one, but misses. Next one makes an attack, misses. Third one is going to make an attack on Quota,
Bring it.
and it is a hit. 23 to hit.
Wow.
Scimitar,
That's a strong goblin.
5 slashing damage.
So 2 or 3? Because I'm raging.
5, 2.
Reading or raging?
Said raging.
I heard reading.
It's because you need to clean yours.
Clean.
18 to hit, miss.
You just mumble.
13, 18 to hit. No, sorry, 17 to hit.
No.
So that's a miss. 20 something to hit, so that'll hit.
I wanted to use a smoke bomb.
4 slashing damage, so
So
2. Yeah. Okay. And they're all, yelling out a war shout and charging out. Natural 1. Miss. Miss. The next one's going to go for Elsinore. 14 to hit.
I don't think so.
Misses.
I think I'm 15. Yeah, 15.
15, okay.
Just misses.
Next one's going to go for Bernard.
Buddy roll.
22 to hit. That'll
And a
hit.
shield just in case.
Okay.
Tides of Chaos.
What do you want me to roll?
That's if I give him Tides of Chaos back.
Also, I'll roll a d20 either way. See if I get a 1.
You do not get a 1.
Okay.
You got a 2.
You came so
Alarmingly close. Blur the logo. Coca-Cola isn't paying for the product placement, so it has to go. Yeah, right. No. Screw that.
close. I mean, North Carolina's not paying you to advertise.
They most certainly are not.
I heard their basketball
Sonic
team
or
this year is really
MSI.
good.
Actually, you can't see my Sonic logo.
Their basketball team this year is doing really good.
Cool.
Ooh.
North Carolina.
Just gotta take
They beat
share.
Let's see. Okay, so
Still in there?
so that's 7 slashing damage on Bernard.
Yep. Did I get my Tides of Chaos?
No.
No. Bummer.
Next one's a 19
Fireball
to
on
hit on
everybody.
Quota, so that'll miss. And next one is an 8 to hit on Elsinore, so that'll also miss, I assume.
Yep.
Quota, you're up.
Who's the next victim? I charged at the closest one to me.
Okay.
Punch him into the ground.
19.
19, that'll hit. And you bring him down. I basically just didn't have time to look up the rules on mass combat, is all.
I'll take them all out one by one.
Bernard, you're up.
How many of them are bloody?
2 down. I've killed 2 in a row.
One of
Yeah,
them.
there's still 12 left. One of they're all fine physically. One of them is
My son.
maddened and attacking the others.
Alright, I'll attack the one that isn't maddened.
Okay.
Which one?
Firebolt twin. Oh, not a twin, just hitting.
Okay.
I'm assuming a 16 hits.
16 hits.
Is their AC 15?
Yes.
15 damage.
All right,
Sure,
he
this
goes
is gonna
down.
see. Goes to Ash.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, and Elsinore.
Heal me.
I can't do anything. I have to keep concentration.
Episode
You can still heal on.
4.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
you're doing concentration on the madness.
Yeah, I have to use my action to maintain it.
Okay.
Oh, it says requires action to maintain. Got it.
Yep.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why I was like, I wanted to use this because like I don't have to do anything.
So what you do at higher levels?
Nothing.
Mm.
It's just you either control them, which higher levels
How
would
many
be
more
greater.
damage?
Especially against like a Gorgon or something.
Yeah, speaking
Since
of.
there's
Okay.
only
So the one affected by madness does manage to take out one of the others.
Aw, it's doing my job for me.
Yeah, but if he's left, you're fine.
And the
Oh, they're
others
gonna kill him.
are.
Oh, I know. I'm totally fine. It's only up to a minute.
One of them attacks you 10 to hit, so that's an obvious miss.
Block,
Next one,
punch,
19 to hit, so that's
block,
a miss.
punch.
Next one will be
Slap. Are you just teasing him with the slap? Nope.
Slap back. Nope. Chrome Dome. Nope.
Next one's a 22 to hit on Elsinore.
Woo!
All right.
They don't like you, boy.
So that'll be a 7 slashing damage.
I'm a 31.
Okay. Next one's
I have to
going to
roll
be.
for concentration, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you need to roll to
DC 10.
maintain.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Next one is a 9 to hit on Bernard. I'm assuming that misses. Next one's a 10 to hit on Bernard. Miss. Another 10 to hit on Bernard. Miss.
They gave up on me.
Next one is a 21 to hit on Quota.
Oh, never mind.
Max damage, so 8 slashing damage, half 4. Okay. Doesn't matter who that one's attacking, that's a miss. 21 to hit on Elsinore,
Oh.
8 slashing damage. You okay?
Ellie, are you okay? Are you okay,
I don't have
Ellie?
control anymore.
Oh, okay, alright.
Oh, there goes that spell.
Okay.
At least you can make other attacks.
And a 20 to hit on Quota.
Okay.
Wow, that's the third max damage that I've rolled. Okay, so 4 for you then.
Which one was the last one to hit me? Because I'm charging right at him.
Okay.
11.
11 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, does not hit.
Damn.
So you take a swing and he's just more nimble and he just dodges out of the way.
How long is that light still going? Is the light still going?
Yeah.
Light lasts an hour.
Damn.
Slaps the wrist.
Alright, and
As you go by, they slap your butt. Nope.
Alright, you're up again.
I will murder him.
How many goblins are left?
12.
No, not that
No,
many.
11 because I killed 2 and one of the goblins killed 1.
Yeah, there's about 9 or 10 left.
11. I'm keeping count.
Alright, second. I'm gonna go ahead and just screw it. Second
There's
level
10.
magic missile.
You said there's 14.
Yes, 4 of them are dead.
Second level magic missile, 2 missiles on
Mine
that, 2.
killed one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Someone
you
roll
killed one. Okay.
Roll 2d4
2d4.
twice, yeah.
2d4 twice.
Yes. So first goblin's taking.
I got a 2 and a 1.
I'm gonna re-roll those using a sorcery point.
4 and a 1.
Reroll that one.
3.
So that's 9 damage to the first goblin,
Okay.
and then do that again.
3 and a 1.
Reroll that one.
3 and a 4.
So 9 damage to the second goblin.
And so both of those go down. One of those
Tides
was
chaos.
was the one that was controlled by the Crown of Madness.
Alright.
Tides of Chaos it is.
It is. Thank you. 44.
44.
44. For the next minute, you can teleport up to 20 feet as a bonus action on each of your turns.
Better not take my goblins, I will kill you.
I teleport behind them
And fuck them up. Say what?
I teleport behind them. Like, you sure you need to kill all of them?
Yes. But I need to.
Okay. And then I just walk out after I hear that. Continue onward through the
You
dungeon.
continue on towards the next
Yep.
door? Okay.
So just
Or he
teleport
meets a
back
hobgoblin.
Alright, so that brings us to Elsinore.
Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost, alright?
fast. So attack roll 2d8 if you hit.
9.
AC's 15.
That one's behind him. Nothing personal, kid.
I had not hit.
Yeah, you did not hit.
Leave no survivors.
Alright. But still, let's see here. One second.
Oh, that's gonna be
Alright,
fun.
so 3 of them start to run away, heading for
Me.
the north.
Oh. Am I teleported
Opportunity
north or
attack on
south?
all 3?
No, you can attack 1.
Hit
Unless
one,
you have more arms that I don't know about.
What if I
You're
throw
attacking
one?
one.
What if I throw one javelin that goes through him?
That feat is not available in this edition. Thank you very much.
Ah,
By the way, why
I
the hell
got
is that
attacked
not
by a
being done?
unicorn. You owe me
Attack
this.
Okay, what's that you called? The one allows you to opportunity attack multiple times.
I don't know.
In Pathfinder?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't have that. Okay, whatever.
You hit me with a unicorn. Give me at least 2.
Dude, I made an entire encounter for you. What do you want? I mean,
To kill them all! he is Goblin Slayer. No. I am close. I attacked the closest one.
okay.
12 to hit. Nope.
Nope. Yeah, these guys are scared shitless, and they're hightailing it out of there. So that's 3 out of the remaining 8. And so, the ones remaining, one of them is going to attack you and miss.
Damn right.
Next one is going to make a 21 to hit, so that will hit you.
Another 4.
1.
Oh, how cute. I'm still breathing.
Yeah.
Dings off.
What are you at?
I'm at 26.
Okay.
I've only dropped down 10 points.
Okay. Next one is
Might
going
be
to miss.
right
The
in
next one is
first.
going to attack Elsinore. That is a 17 to hit.
Hits.
Hits.
Max damage.
And that's 6 slashing damage.
Close.
Next one is going to attack Bernard, and that's a natural 1.
Bernard's not in there
All the
anymore.
way in the hallway.
Bernard left.
There's a door that you
Oh.
have to open, so I'm assuming you're like right here.
I push it open and then move.
Okay. So you move on into
He can't
the
just
hallway.
teleport in the door?
No.
Tink! Ow!
I mean, that would have been cool, but no.
He doesn't know. Well, really, he doesn't know if it's caved in on the other side, so he might just teleport into rock if he did.
Also, I'm pretty sure teleport means you have to see.
Yeah. So.
General rule of thumb for teleporting is you won't be able to see where you're going.
Yeah.
I'd probably explain that.
So, Quota, you're up.
I charge to the closest one.
Okay.
18 to
That's
hit.
gonna be fun.
18 to hit. Yeah, that hits. So
I don't know if I want to
Yep.
use that as that.
he goes down. And Bernard.
I'm assuming I'm already in the hallway and can see that once I went over to the other door and opened it already.
You're
Well,
already
getting
over
rid
to
of
here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Opening that door
Okay.
While we're doing him, I'm gonna use my bonus action to heal.
and looking around.
Because it's between rounds.
Yeah.
You're looking around. Okay.
What do I see south of that door?
Oh, I'm fine.
Small square room.
That's it? Okay.
At the moment, yes. With an archway and another door on the other side.
Well, how
Can you
can,
even see?
can you
I-
see? I'm the light.
I cast light on
Yourself?
on item,
Yourself.
yes.
Okay.
So does that mean the light goes away from me?
Yes.
Well,
Wow.
No, I got that one sword, so I can still glow. Sword of waning or warning, the short sword.
It has a magic.
Glows when in danger.
the
I don't
letter
think
up
that's
there-
strong enough to cast light in a radius, though.
Well, it's depends on the magic item description.
And the amount of danger, I suppose.
Warning.
I'll attack with disadvantage. I'm in a rage.
Run.
I can see.
Just point him out.
Anyway,
He
it's
can't.
still my turn.
And?
Thank you very much. Still walking south.
Okay.
I sure got you.
So I'm already there, so I walk 30 feet.
You can get to about here.
Is that an archway?
Yes.
Can I see past?
That's about as far as you can see.
Okay,
And
so
that's probably even a little more than you should be able to see. But yeah.
got you. So I can see the pattern. So I'm just going to use bonus action to teleport it diagonally across.
Okay. You're just like, I'm getting as far away from this shit as I can. Okay. So you end up right about
Yeah.
here.
And then my light allows me to see 30 feet on.
You see a corridor.
Cool.
Okay. Back up to 2 rooms away.
What a bitch. Nah, I'm kidding.
Elsinore, you're up. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 goblins still standing and fighting,
Cast light on one of them so he can
Oh,
never
I
get
have
away.
and the last 3 are making their way towards this
Did he
northern door.
give that weapon quirk that made it glow?
I don't think so.
By default, it doesn't actually glow.
Okay.
It just warns people.
Who just hums?
The humming sword of
It's
warning.
just like, people are nearby.
Hey, yo, you got people nearby.
I don't care. They ain't people.
That's probably the fluff, is how it warns you.
Yeah.
With fluff
Alright.
on me, it just glows really bright really quickly.
Must be nice to see.
Yeah.
Do you open your eyes?
I'm gonna go up to one and cast inflict wounds. Why
Okay.
not? Yeah.
Don't hit the goblins. Don't cast your
Oh, yeah.
third level spell.
Just
Well, I
stab
get
'em.
2. No, I'm just
Rest,
gonna
you
Eldritch
already
Blast.
used one.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
2 attack rolls
Yeah.
with advantage. Because no, they have dark vision. Never mind.
So does he.
That's why it's not advantage, because they can see.
13 and 12.
Miss.
Yeah.
At
Okay.
least now you can kind of go, oh, that's where some are.
All right. So
Watch them still miss me and I can't see them.
They have advantage with attack rolls.
yeah. So these last 4.
Well, there's only one in here now.
They're like, oh, the tide is turning. And so that's going to be a miss from 1. A miss from the second. This is with advantage. A miss from the third. And a hit from the fourth.
He got lucky.
1 out of 4 is not bad.
Yeah, really. And so he manages
1 out of 8.
all of 4 slashing damage, so 2.
So he got max damage? Or
No, max damage is 8.
Why do I choose 4?
Yeah.
So now.
And that's their turn. That's it.
You
So,
know they're in front of you at least.
and we
Oh, yeah.
flash back to Bernard,
Yeah.
who is right here.
He can wait. It's my turn.
Mikey goes first.
I go before him.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna take my time.
Take it lower.
13 to hit. Nope.
Nope. All right.
This is
So
probably
in the
like
darkness,
pull out a torch.
you're trying to find them by the sound and obviously the sting of where their weapons are coming from, and
They're the ones missing.
just can't. Well, I mean, because one of them hit you. You felt that obviously. You try to swing back at that one, but you just miss. And so that brings us to Bernard. So you are here.
Walk south.
You walk south. So you're probably somewhere in here-ish, I
Gotcha.
guess.
Teleport to the edge of the corridor, and then I see down next turn. Go ahead and use an action to use my Pearl of Power to restore a spell slot.
Okay.
A third level spell slot, by the way.
Alrighty.
Oh.
And Elsinore.
Because it gives them advantage.
Oh.
I'm gonna cast Carpal.
Firebolt.
Yep.
Okay.
Jump up.
15.
That hits.
That's a hit, yeah.
2d10.
10.
Okay. And that one goes down.
Is that corpse on fire? So I can see now.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I was like, oh,
Good
what's
thinking.
up, bitches?
Good thinking. Alright, so this firebolt lights up probably about 10, 20 feet around you. And with that being done, they begin their attacks.
Well, there's only 3 of them left.
Now there's only 3.
That is a 18 to hit, so it's a miss. 14 to hit, so it's a miss, and a 15 to hit, so that's a miss. Let's just cut to the chase here.
Alright, let me just roll.
I'm not going to give them another turn.
I'm just gonna roll.
Okay.
So I'm just exploring my section while they're doing it.
I hit.
I'm just gonna like doodle on the wall to show where I'm at.
Okay. So you're like
You have to
drawing an
roll
arrow
this
on the
extra
wall.
more.
I know. So we're just rolling to get rid of them now?
I'm going to let you take your last attack for flavor, but we're just going to say you guys mob them up
I killed everyone.
of the 3 that are left.
So
I just grab them, I just.
Okay.
So checking the south part.
I hope he falls in a hole.
Me too.
Wow. Yeah,
He could have
we've
just
got
guarded the
perfect
escape
party
route.
cohesion here.
He could have just guarded the escape route. No, he screws us over twice.
We don't get nipple reflex.
So you've got a pile of 11 goblin corpses.
I loot those bodies.
Please search them.
You get a bunch of scimitars and little short bows.
How many?
How many of each?
11.
11 that are such poor quality you can't actually sell them.
The scimitars you can probably get a little bit for, but
A quarter.
Huh?
A quarter for their supposed to actually be worth. A gold piece
Yeah.
each.
Oh, what do you know? I'm proficient in centaurs too.
You're proficient in everything.
I know.
So,
Master at Arms?
No,
Master
it's
at
just,
Arms.
he's basically.
That's what fighters are. They're essentially
Oh, barbarians are too.
essentially fighters and barbarians are both like super weapon masters, but with different flavor. Like fighters are supposed to be like we're
So-
good at fighting.
so I did just roll to see how much money they had on them, and it rolled a natural 1, so they didn't have squat.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wasn't expecting money.
Let's burn the bodies.
Well, there's already one going.
You found literally natural 1. You found 1 copper piece.
I still have 2 charges of the flame breath.
From what?
From the thing that he bought in like session 2.
Which would have definitely gone out by now because it only lasts an hour.
Yeah, no, you said an hour or a certain amount of charges of
It
3.
was
1 hour or the charges. It's either condition.
no.
Either or.
It was a potion that had multiple
Yeah, I know.
doses.
Either or. Either the magic dissolves after an hour or dissolves after 3
You're
uses.
finding about 20%.
And I've only used it once.
But it's been
He's saying
days.
after an hour. Okay. Okay,
Didn't clarify
fair enough.
that.
I get you.
Thank you.
What do you think the word or means? Doesn't mean choose the better one, it means choose the worst one.
Okay, so you've got a pile of corpses. I'm assuming
He has the fire magic
He
now,
has
since
a-
I don't have a potion.
he has a firebolt.
Oh, we already
Is
have
it-
one on fire. I just say light and just throw
Fair
them all on it.
Fair enough. Okay. So you guys.
Oh, I pour moonshine to light the fire. Just
No, just
That's a waste of alcohol, man.
not that alcohol.
don't y'all know.
That's straight ethanol. That's the early batch.
This was from 1822.
You guys burn these goblin corpses and
You got alcohol
continue on.
Never had them.
So I'm waiting for them down south.
Okay.
Your turn to hit them.
And all right, so you guys end up following through the door and everything.
Which door did he go through?
The south one.
Well, I mean, he went all the way through.
Yeah.
So
So you guys continue following the path. You follow
Out
after.
of those two, which one did he go
he
through?
went left.
Doesn't actually
Oh.
matter since.
Let's go right.
Okay.
Like,
I
hey,
mean, you
look.
guys see this door still closed, so you would assume that he went through this one anyway. But
I just wanted to open the door.
okay, and so right about here you catch up with him.
Yep.
Assuming Bernard was just chilling.
Yep. Looking for more clues in the walls. And
Okay. You're seeing more of the green and black metal here and there in the walls. There's a lot of dirt, and there's some cavernous walls and things like that. You see some of the metal in panels, and some of them kind of busted outwards by the dirt walls.
so I think I'll just try to just observe, like, test different features of it.
Okay.
Like, I guess investigation on it then.
Okay.
Oh, we should have went searching for the other two goblins. at that
Ditch.
point.
No, we'll probably find them coming
16.
back.
Okay.
Or they'll find us with whatever their master is.
Yeah,
Still
this
easy.
seems to be just. It's not something you've encountered before as far as building construction and things like that.
Yeah.
But I know what the material is.
Oh.
You don't know specifically what the material
Yeah.
is. Like you can't identify, oh, this is composed of whatever.
Gotcha.
You know, it's black and some of it is green. You know, it's metallic. Appears to be very obviously heavily damaged.
Where does it come from?
Huh?
Where does it come from? Do I know anything else that's important?
You can't really make out anything else other than just it's more technology looking than what you are used to seeing. And so you guys come to this fork in the path.
I go left.
Sure.
You go your left or the map left?
Map left.
Map left, okay.
So his right.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's quota, we wouldn't expect left from right, so. Cutting to the chase, you do come to a dead end.
So good.
Large cave in. Back backtracking again. Come back to this corner. Another fork in the way. You see a cave-in off to one side.
So we go right.
No, that's left.
And then we get back to where we were before.
No. So you guys round around this corner. You come to a door and a path off to
Let's
your
check
right.
the door.
Okay. Oh, I see what I did. Okay. Just making sure. Yep, okay. So checking the door, this one seems to be less a door and more of just a really, really large rock. Just a giant boulder.
What's the magic word?
Seems to have been have fallen there or been put there or something like that. It doesn't completely fill up the doorway.
Can we see past it?
You see a hint of light coming from the other side.
Anything else?
Other than that, you just see a large cavernous wall.
Wow. Light source behind there, that's probably what we're looking for. Or something close to it. Is it safe to push it out of the way?
Do you have enough strength to push it out of the way?
That would be my question.
I'm wondering if it should be moved.
Yeah, you can certainly try.
What's the magic word?
Please.
I guess. What am I rolling?
Athletics.
Strength. Just
Can I add a modifier to that?
yeah, your strength modifier.
Okay.
Is it not athletics based?
It could be. Doesn't matter. It's the same modifier.
No, it's a skill versus just an ability.
Oh, that's true.
15.
Yeah, add your athletics
So I did.
proficiency if you have it.
15.
15.
I rolled
Okay.
back. You're rolling back over there.
All right. Yeah, you try to push it as hard as you can, and you feel it budge a little bit, but you don't feel like you're quite.
Well, I'm still tired of fighting all those goblins, man, so I guess I could take a short rest right quick.
Okay.
Oh, fine then. Yes, I would say so.
All right. So you guys all just kind of sit down and.
No, I'm just gonna do
Oh, I'm sitting down. I'm getting some
show
heals.
you how it's done, boy.
Oh, those are not 12s.
I just do that for my Tides of Chaos.
Oh.
But, nah, just using my,
Can I see a D12?
yeah, use my Tides of Chaos.
You just need one?
Yeah, I only have 3, so.
Alright, that's fine for me.
I'm back at boil.
Are we really resting another hour?
Oh,
here?
no, I'm taking another rest.
Okay, if we're taking a rest, we're gonna, like, check the other hallway.
Okay.
real
I'm
quick.
sitting right there making sure that light don't go out.
We'll just,
Since you're taking an hour, I'm just going to go ahead and just quickly show it to you.
Thank you.
The rest of it is all dead ends.
cool.
IQ of 2 over here. I knew better. I just sat right here. I'm like, I'm just gonna heal. All right, I'm gonna take another hour later, right? I'm gonna take another attempt at the boulder.
Okay. Yeah, strength check. Yeah, with your
22.
modifier. Okay. You do manage to push a few inches.
Fat is this boulder?
You gotta be kidding me. Fuck it, at this point I'm just gonna get really angry, just twitch.
No, I got this. I got this. You stupid boulder. I used my last rage for the day.
Okay.
Gives me advantage
Okay.
on checks and saves.
What were you gonna do too?
I was gonna large reduce.
You can large me still.
Oh wait.
Yeah, I didn't do much.
What was it with advantage?
I got a 19
Even worse.
total.
Okay.
So at this point, I'm like, fuck it.
You get a couple more inches, but
Can I walk through the door now?
No.
probably not.
At this point, I'm like, stand back, everyone.
He accidentally enlarges it.
You. Move it this time. And then I cast enlarge.
How big am
Okay.
I now?
You're a large creature.
How big is
Double
my...
your size.
Okay, so make your athletics check with advantage.
2 advantages?
Do I get my
No.
Tides of Chaos back?
Because I already have an advantage from rage.
You have one advantage. There can only be one advantage. What Bernard just did causes the DC to come down.
Okay.
By like 5.
What is a 21?
Okay. So you kind of struggle against it, but you can feel like you've got it this time, and you just and you give it one big old shove, and it finally does.
Quota's still tired from fighting goblins, sorry.
It finally does come crashing down onto its side, and huh?
Do I get my Tides of Chaos?
No.
Yes.
16!
You feel a refreshing energy well up within you, invigorating you and stitching your wounds shut. For the next minute, you've regained 5 hit points at the start of each turn. All right.
Yeah.
So you finally push past this door, and I'm really glad that was a good Tides of Chaos.
Okay.
And
What, you don't want me to roll 20 more Tides of Chaos rolls?
that was gonna be not fun. I'd have been like, overruled.
Do you want me
I was
to use
gonna
it
walk
table next
away.
time?
Huh?
Do you want me to use it in table next session?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
That was just, yeah. So you guys step into this large cavernous room, and you do see some natural light. And you realize it is from a hole in the ceiling.
Holy cow.
You're
It's-
still large, by the way.
Hmm?
He's still large for the
Yeah.
next minute.
So I had to
It
like
is a-
squeeze through the door.
It's a very, very high up ceiling, very large hole, and you do see some greenery growing around here and there. There's a large tree growing in the center, reaching up towards the hole in the ceiling. And there is a smaller one that looks like kind of like a palm tree in a way, growing near it. But there's vines all over the metal walls and the cave walls
That's all
and things like that. Okay. It appears to be pointing you forward.
Cool.
I yell hello.
I step towards the middle with it.
Okay. And as you step towards the middle, perception checks.
Both of us? Do I still get advantage?
Not on perception checks unless you
Natural 20.
15.
Okay.
I rolled bad.
So Elsinore is the first to see the little palm tree seems to kind of shake just a little bit.
It's execute.
And
Hurry, get my Pokeball.
Throw a rock at it.
and your first instinct is probably to attack or something as
No.
you notice movement, but you throw a rock at it, make an attack roll.
Seriously.
I step in front of the rock he threw.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. So your rock hits the trunk of this palm tree
You're never getting the spirit, dude.
and just
This one wasn't going to go to me.
bounces off, and and you see
I just
suddenly the fronds kind of sway as the palm tree turns, and you see a face.
Damn. You're a dick.
She goes, what was that for?
He's an asshole.
Who are you?
Hi, I'm Quota.
She reaches out one of her branches to you, and I'm Dryad, Quota. She begins looking to the rest of you. What are you doing here?
Looking for you.
And she kind of takes a step back, and she goes, "Why?
Thanatos
Did I-
back.
Did I do something?"
No.
What? You see her eyes begin to glow red. She goes, "What?"
He brought him back.
Make a deception check.
I hold pretty good to that.
I got a 19. That's no modifier because it's a 0.
Why would you do such a thing?
At that point, I facepalm like.
Yes.
And I thought
Payback.
at that point I facepalm like, and I thought I didn't get out much.
What does that mean?
He was pulling your leg.
She ain't got no legs.
It's a,
I'll protect you. Come
I
here.
really hope that she understands idioms.
At
doesn't
this
get out.
point,
Oh, it's an
Remember?
expression. Okay.
At this point, I guess I summon Gnome back.
Okay.
No, I go, sorry.
So you.
And then
Oh,
you
wait.
shrink.
Oh, frick! I'm actually here.
No.
What's up, Chromature?
Another 2.
Before the end
What's up, man? Thank you.
Yeah.
Is this how I summon him? Shake of the moonshine.
So you shake the moonshine, bring him out, but then you shrink as it happens.
But then what?
But then you shrink as it happens because I'm losing concentration.
Yeah. Okay. Dryad looks at you. Why are you getting smaller? Okay.
Yay,
Okay.
I'm normal sized. Oh, that was awkward.
No, what's happening? And
You're a gnome?
no. He's not a gnome. He
I have a.
summoned one of the other
That's my
elemental
best
spirits.
buddy. He's my drinking buddy.
So one of the other elemental spirits, Gnome, comes onto the
Also
scene,
got him
and
when they first met to call him dumbass.
yes, and he did for a while.
I never answered either.
Oh well, dumbass here just called me to I don't know what. Is there
Tell me that
anything
again.
around
You're
here
never
that
getting
needs?
any more moonshine.
Is there anything around here that needs thrashing?
No, we're just talking with Dryad.
I found Dryad.
Hey Dryad, what's up?
Also, I convinced her that he brought Thanatos back, so go with it. I'll give you 3 cases.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that, man.
Oh well, he
That's
deserves it.
that's mean. She
Well-
don't deserve that.
True, but at least you have a friend.
What'd you call me for?
Talk to her. Explain her situation. She don't trust him no more.
Don't trust the idiots.
Dryad is looking back and forth between everyone like, what the hell? And
At least we didn't summon Undine this time.
that might have gone better. So Gnome looks over at Dryad. He's like, yeah, it's true. Thanatos is back, and things are about to get real, I think. I don't know. It might be bad.
Yeah, it's
Maybe.
expensive.
Maybe not. And Dryad just kind of gives a very serious look to Gnome, and she goes, with him, it's always bad.
Makes you feel better. I'm out to kill him.
Good, that's fairly good.
At that point, I'm like,
I hope he...
it's also more complicated this time.
How could it be more complicated? What's wrong? What's wrong?
He's stealing bodies.
Oh, he always does that.
He stole Mono Knight's body.
Oh, that's really bad.
But it's okay, we have the sword.
That's good. I think.
Tree dude has
I
it,
hope you.
actually.
I hope you have some strong mana spirits on your side.
Well, so far
Well, we
I
got
have
4 of them.
Cool. Who are the 4?
So you, Gnome, Undine, and Jin.
Wait, me. Oh, I couldn't. I'm no good. I'm
actually, we're kind of short a healer. We're hoping you can help with that.
Oh, I really don't think you want me helping with that.
Well, you're.
I'm not that. I'm not.
You're kind of cute. I can keep you.
I can't.
safe.
I can't really do a whole lot. But I'll. She looks very unsure of herself. But
At that point, it's like...
I walk up to her and I go, I believe in you.
you just met me.
Yeah.
To be fair, you should have saw the time when I met him. I ignored him for a while.
Which him are you?
Jin.
Jin?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No.
No. You ignored no.
You called him...
Oh yeah, that's right. The dumbass thing. You weren't responding. Yeah.
Still best so far.
And to be fair, I can keep you away from him.
You make a compelling point.
At that point, like...
And if you ever get thirsty, I have moonshine.
At that point, I'm like, I did not actually summon Thanatos.
He keeps saying that, but
Stop.
we still don't believe it.
Stop being salty just because my wild magic goes off in favor of
You
me every
stabbed
now
me
and
with
then.
a unicorn!
No, the unicorn stabbed you after you
Wait.
tried to...
Wait. You have wild magic?
Yes.
I like that.
Oh no. We
Well, I
have a
don't-
druid.
Does Dryad know what wild magic actually is?
Yes.
She's the
right.
creator.
Cool.
'Cause-
Sure. Thanks for giving me.
This is one of those things where it's like, she's like, oh great, you can summon trees? And it's like, not that kind of wild magic.
That is kind of where she went, where she was thinking at first. That Chrome. And you have a druid too, you say?
Yeah.
And-
The what season is he in this time?
Who knows?
The pink one, right there, in the background, not talking because.
Male steps up and is just completely in awe and reverence and, oh my God, Dryad, it's such an honor to meet you. And Dryad's like, whoa.
He's
chill.
also the one keeping the mana sword away from everyone.
So Mael is extremely reverent towards Dryad, and Dryad is still just very unsure about this whole situation. But
The thing about this, the more of your friends we get, the better chance we have of kicking Thanatos' ass.
that is true.
And you would make number 4, and I promise to give my life to keep you safe.
Persuasion check.
Oh shit. Another 19 on the die.
Do you not have...
There's no modifier on deception or persuasion.
So you're 0?
It's, yeah.
Yeah, he has
The only thing I have
Okay.
modified is intimidation.
Mine's still probably better.
Probably.
What's yours?
Mine's a +3.
6.
She goes, oh, okay, I don't know how much help I'll be, but I can try to go with you. Just promise me that I'll get to be a part of the fight when you fight him.
Oh yeah, I'm bringing everybody.
Good. We have a history.
I can tell. I saw your eyes. Same
Yeah.
bloodlust I get against goblins. Oh, by the way, I cleared out some goblins earlier.
There's goblins here?
There was. I think only a couple of them ran off.
the
I killed
tavern.
we killed like 11 of them, so.
Whoa! Sub-bomb! Chromature!
The one time I'm not following right now!
Chromature gifted a sub to George7680, Cat the Hugstress, Mecha Ran,
There's
which is
another
one of my bots in the chat, Galaxy Dragons, and
Wait, he gave a subscription
Fatty
to
my
Bot.
Kermit.
yes. Yes. Oh, and a gifted sub to Stamp Steel.
Hold on, let me get in right quick. You can sub me.
Thank you so much, Chromature. Dude, that's awesome. Thank you. Yep, spamming the logos. That's right. Oh, you know what? You know what? I have that now. Since that's what we do when you get a bunch of subscriptions. So thank you very much.
So, at that point, I'm like, I'm doing great. You know, I
It makes you feel better. I can't use magic anymore. But I'm really strong.
That's good. Some of the greatest heroes in the world couldn't use magic. There's nothing wrong with that.
Reassuring. I used to know magic, though. Then I got hit really hard. That's all I remember.
Huh. Well, it may not be a bad thing. So, goblins, huh?
Oh,
Goblins have made it here?
yeah. It was a small group.
She kind of starts looking around and realizing, wow, this place is really, changed.
Well, you are inside of a mountain.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how long you've been sleeping here. Probably like 20
do I see
years,
any notion of like a sanctuary
but
entrance?
pretty much we're there.
No, you don't. If you're thinking of like the temples,
Yeah.
no, you don't.
At that point, what? You don't have a temple of your own?
It's a long story. George is in the chat. What's up, man? I didn't know you ever watched. Thanks for being here.
So,
It's a long story what happened to my temple. It's under the sea somewhere. The Lost Continent.
Somewhere.
Somewhere
Would
under
you
the
be able
ocean,
to find it?
there's a temple.
I mean, maybe.
Oh, hey, we have Undine. Maybe we can get him to find it.
Or
Her, my bad.
This will just be Quota's thing, just getting gender pronouns mixed up, you know?
Well, Undine sounds manly.
No, it really doesn't, but, I mean, I might be able to point it out to you too, but, like on a map,
Oh, hey, well, you know.
So you pull out a map, and Undine points to it. It is way down in this southeastern corner, south of the desert.
That's a long swim.
She says, but why do you need it?
Oh, we're
I'm
just
just.
making sure it's safe.
Well, it's not.
Well, not anymore.
No.
Because, I mean, when we rescued, Jin, Thanatos was kind of using it as a, zombie lair type thing.
Well, being under the ocean should hopefully protect it from zombies, which the water would probably tend to erode.
And there's some water variants that ignore that. But, yeah.
Well,
Well,
like I said, if you come with us, I'll literally lay my life down for you.
she pulls off one of her earrings, which look like these large eggplant-looking things. She hands it to you.
Sweet.
Very well.
Now I got 2.
Do we have,
I have 2 stones now.
do we have the
put it
summon
on.
spells?
I don't have
Got an
the,
earring.
I don't have the card printed out.
Wait, which
I
way
do
is
have
the
it
straight way?
prepared.
What are they called?
Doesn't matter.
No,
Say what?
What are the spells?
I just clip it on my clothing.
Wrath of Nature.
I just clip it on my belt, let's be
At
honest.
this time, she is only offering Wrath of Nature.
Oh, cool.
I don't recall if that's 5th or 6th level.
I'll check.
There it is.
I guess all
ID,
gnomes here.
Wrath of
Hey,
Nature.
how's my home?
What?
Since Gnome's here, hey, how's everything going for my home?
You asked him to check on your hometown, right?
Yeah.
5th level. Okay.
What?
No.
Whoa.
Well, not a Mrs. Smith reference stamped, but I mean, come on, they do look like eggplants. Tell me I'm wrong.
Or light bulbs.
I don't know what an eggplant really looks like, so.
It's like big at the bottom. And
Do
kind of
that again. Show me how to do that again.
Anyway. What was the stuff I rolled for?
Hey, you know your emoji? That's what they look like.
I hardly use half of those emojis. I've been using the cat face emoji like crazy lately.
I know.
Well, they don't have a dog face or a wolf on there. Turds.
Here's some Santa's
Miss Smith needs those earrings. Nice, yeah. She has an eggplant necklace. I did not know that. Stamped, you should wish her well, actually. She is very sick right now. She's got pneumonia and she's going to the hospital in the morning, and she's not doing so hot at the moment. Yeah, so Gnome tells you that the town seems to be doing okay for now, but they're dealing with some tough stuff as far as there's a bout of sickness that's going through the village. But
What kind of sickness?
he couldn't tell. He just knows that there's something going around, and the crops are not doing so well over there right now.
Can you lend me a favor and help out with the crops at least?
Does that be? Yeah, I can probably arrange something. Rearrange the soil or something like that.
Oh, well, Dwarven Shiner.
Dryad goes, I could help with that. That's something I can do.
Really?
So, the two of them kind of confer a little bit, and they decide they'll work something out. Hope she gets better soon. Much love to her. I hope it's not anything serious. Well, it is pneumonia, so yeah. All right.
Yeah. So I'm looking at that spell and I'm like, that's interesting, but it's environment dependent. Unfortunately. Like it has to be a natural area.
I would say in her case, she can make those things.
Appear.
Appear.
Oh, so you get all 4 options
Yes.
as you cast it.
Does she have asthma or something like that, making pneumonia worse? I don't know about that.
Woo. Woo.
There you go. Those are eggplants. What Stamped just.
He
put
showed
on.
me a literal picture of an eggplant.
Okay.
Not what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Did not want to see a naked guy.
I did not show you no naked guy.
Damn.
My fault, your mind sees things differently.
Mine's my eyes. I see with my eyes. I talk with my mind.
Anything else you guys
After you
want to
talk
add?
with your
stomach.
mouth.
So at that point, like, I don't think there's anything else in here besides a whole bunch of random creatures trying to hide out in the caves.
I mean, we can kind of climb out of here through the top of the hole, right?
Well,
See Stamped.
she kind of looks up and she just does this, and several vines begin to extend down through the hole.
Oh, dude, she is so awesome.
And she just goes, it's not much, but It might help.
Yeah, definitely do. We're not going through all that trouble again.
Roll with advantage.
What did you run into?
A bunch of hippogriffs and some goblins.
And some goblins, huh?
Just a whole bunch of creatures trying to hide out in here, I think.
Huh. Okay.
Do I need to tie you to one of the
Was
vines
there-
to pull you up?
And you said it looked like a cave?
Yeah.
Yeah, a cave with some metal along the walls, like it probably used to be like an actual building, but then something happened. Don't know what.
Some sort of cataclysm. I mean, they could have just built a shrine around a tree.
She looks around and she seems to just be kind of looking around at the walls of the cavern and thinking to herself. And you see her roots kind of dig into the ground beneath her. She closes her eyes. Seems to just kind of stay still for a few moments. Would you like to do anything, say anything, or
I'll wait.
let her do her thing?
She looks so adorable.
After a couple minutes of this, she finally opens her eyes and takes one more look around, and she says, "I want to see out there."
Outside?
So she starts walking towards the door that you entered through, and taking a look at, and she notices the huge rock that was pushed away. She goes, "Impressive. You were big? Was that you?"
Yeah.
Gives you a thumbs up. She steps out and notices the walls, the metal along it and everything. She goes, "So some of it is still here?" Well, I suppose it's about as derelict as it'll ever be.
What is?
Turns back to all of you. She goes, I guess I can leave." She says, "I stayed here to watch over this place. Make sure it never was properly used again."
What was here?
Oh, just mountains once. The building, the metal, it was a fortress, a flying fortress.
Say what?
It crashed here. It was built by a people that are long gone. The inhabitants of that lost continent, actually. And, well, it's no longer a threat. It was one of Thanatos' weapons once.
The same type of threat that took out the continent? Or are you saying that he's from that continent?
It was connected. I don't know where he's from, come to think of it. But long as the Mana Fortress is gone, won't be used anymore. That's one less weapon that he has. So, this used to be, she kind of gestures around her. She says this room was, I think they called it the bridge. I don't know where it was a bridge to, but that's what they called it.
I go in to explain how On ships, a bridge is the place where you can look out and see.
She gets that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, he was, when we first met him, he was talking about connecting both worlds.
A bridge between worlds, maybe.
Well, no, that's a different kind of bridge for sure. But connecting both worlds is his terms for bringing the dead back into this world.
Maybe.
Connecting both worlds, bringing the...
He's definitely talking about the underworld.
The underworld, Mavolia?
Yeah.
Huh.
Because he wanted to undo Mana's decision to split the worlds, which separate the living from the dead. Yeah, now, da.
Oh, that would be very bad.
Naturally. Of course, it's big bad's endgame.
Mavolia is not that bad a place, really, but
Have you been there?
once or twice I've seen it. There's, like any place, there's some not nice people. Checking back on Mrs. Smith Twitter, thank God she seems to be getting a little better. She mentioned she can finally have some real food. She also has her cute pet bunny named Bun. Okay, to keep her company. She posted a picture. Nice. Good deal.
So, at that point, I'm like, so what would actually happen if those worlds collided?
Well, probably a lot of fighting over territory. A lot of cities and countries in Mavolia that would be fighting with cities and countries here for the same land. At least that's my guess.
Okay, but you haven't been there enough to really understand how their culture works or beyond the dead stay there.
Well, it's not so much the dead. It's... Oh!
That's him.
Oh, okay. Thanks for the subscription. Phoenix. Okay, cool. She goes, well, it's not so much the dead, it's a lot of different kinds of creatures that you normally don't see here.
Okay.
Like dragons?
Well, no, not dragons.
Gorgons.
Demons and orcs and things like that,
Things
if you've
that
heard
are-
of them.
That are typically seen as evil creatures because they worship evil gods, which are the leaders of Mavolia.
The evil... Yeah, they are the leaders of Mavolia now. There's another mana spirit named Shade who used to be the leader of Mavolia. But he was forced out by... Well, it's not my place to say, really. I shouldn't even be saying that much.
By whom?
By archdemons and one in particular named Stroud. A Medusa who went by the name of Anise. And actually there was a dragon.
Dragon or Dracolich?
Dragon called Draconis. And then there was Thanatos, who came from, well, like I said, I don't know where he's from, but I do know he's from this world. anything else you guys would like to cover with Dryad while you have her attention?
At this point, I probably would be like, okay, do you know a definitive answer to the question of do memories come from the soul or the body?
Memories?
Yes.
The soul.
So now that Thanatos has the knight's body, but not the soul, because the soul went with the sword, he doesn't have the memories of that body at all.
I would think not.
Okay. And would you know if he would be able to use the sword with that new body?
There's no way he could.
No way.
Even with the body of a Mennonite, his soul is too corrupt.
Well, that gives us some relief.
Why is that?
Because we weren't powering up the sword and fear that he would potentially take it over, because we honestly aren't that strong yet.
Oh.
And he knows exactly which person to look for. And he knows we have the sword, so he could just take it if he had enough men behind him.
I see. I don't know if I can help, but I'll try.
You've already helped a lot with just knowing that he can't use the sword.
Oh, if you say so.
That means we need to actually start powering up the sword. But first we need to find out who will actually wield it next.
That's a very good question.
Well, I mean, the sword chooses its wielder. From what our understanding is.
Where is the sword?
It's in Mael's hands.
And Mael presents the sword to Dryad. Dryad does reach toward it, and you see a green energy begin to swirl around her and towards the sword, and the sword does begin to glow a bit. It gets brighter and brighter, and then it starts to recede, and as it recedes, the sword's form, its shape has changed, and you see that some of the rusted vines that had grown over the hilt and things like that had been part of it, you see that some of those have been restored, and with Dryad having the power over that, you kind of feel like her nature magic actually had something to do with those vines, that maybe they weren't just metal crafted things. But
So at this point in life, can the sword actually speak to us now that it has a little bit more energy?
might be able to. I've never interacted with it myself that much. Not in a very long time.
Very well. So I guess we rest here for tonight, and we need to ask some serious questions about the sword.
It's as safe a place as any.
Naturally. So,
So it's nighttime, right?
It is not.
How close is it? Like, what time is it?
It is 9:40 p.m. No, I'm just kidding.
That's nighttime.
Yeah, it's kind of late afternoon.
Lord have mercy, that's Leon. I climb the vines through the hole,
Okay.
and I hang out up there
Athletics check
with it.
with advantage.
I really need it. 21.
Yeah, you climb right up, no problem.
Whoop!
And as you are climbing up, you actually feel yourself being lifted up as you realize that the vine is retracting with you on it, and therefore it's pulling you up faster.
I didn't need this, he needed it.
But as you pull yourself over the ledge, the vine just drops right back down like a rope.
Huh.
And
That's useful.
so you, looking around, you find yourself on a mountain. And
Watching the
From-
sunset.
from a distance, you would not have expected this little opening in the surface here, but yeah. Now that you're up on top of this complex, you can actually see some of the crashed and ruined bits of the fortress on the mountain ledges around. What's up, Mrs. Smith? Hope you're feeling better.
We love you!
So at that point, I'm like, how? Okay, so at this point, I'm like, to guarantee that this thing can't be used again, there are some critical structures which can't be damaged beyond repair. Do you know if the following have been damaged? The engine,
Yes.
the steering,
She looks around. She goes, that would have been in here.
okay. Like, okay. Trying to think about other things. So, engine steering. Wherever the. How do ships work? So, the mast is damaged for sure.
Engine's down, steering's down. Is there any fuel left?
She kind of looks around nervously.
As I'm like shouting down. Yeah, no, maybe.
Yes, there's fuel left.
What's this thing's fuel source?
Mana energy.
But that's
Oh.
everywhere anyway. Is it stored
If you want to suck that out, you
concentrated?
can.
No, that's why this was so dangerous.
Like the mana
Cons-
would. Okay, just consumed it out of the air.
Mm-hmm.
So is that device which steals mana broken?
She kind of thinks for a moment. She says, I am not familiar enough with the workings of this machine to know what device that would be, but that's what I was trying to see earlier when I dug in, was whether any energy is still being stolen,
Okay.
and it hasn't been.
Okay. It would probably show up as a giant as a concentration, like bigger than the rest of nature.
This fortress has been inactive for thousands of years.
Okay.
Granted,
Hey, thanks for giving Ryan those bits.
you heard
These are
Yop.
my last bits. I hope they help you.
Thank you, Miss Smith. She says, granted, it was inactive for thousands of years before Thanatos used it. But it was also whole and not damaged.
In that case, the best thing to do would be to bring somebody who knows about this kind of mechanism, which wouldn't exist in this world?
Not anymore.
Okay.
I mean, I think if Thanatos tried to fire this up and raise the fortress now, I think it would fall apart in the air.
And Thanatos doesn't have the mechanical knowledge to repair it.
I sure hope not. If the fortress itself isn't, Thanatos could have found it. He could have found this place.
He was probably targeting with spirits. He knew where they were first by targeting their temples.
Maybe.
He's already targeted at least 2 of them.
Really?
Yeah, he targeted Imdu's temple using a whole bunch of zombies to keep her weakened. And he directly attacked Jin's base and made his operation in the headquarters. No one was too far underground. And your temple is in the middle of the ocean.
Right. And he did know where mine was.
But yours is in the middle of the ocean, so that would require too much resources for not a much gain because you're not even there.
If he wanted to repair the Mana Fortress, he knows where it is. He has to by now. What I'm saying is, he could have made the attempt to do so by now.
Okay, so he knows where the fortress is.
I've been here guarding it for thousands of years, and he hasn't been here. At least not that I've seen.
Is there a way for you to put a sigil that will warn you?
That'll what?
That'll warn you if this place gets...
I could set a magical trap.
Let's go and do that before we leave.
Okay. And she does end up doing that, and she summons a bunch of really large vines to roll the boulder back into place, and she sets a rune in front of it. Or actually, she sets a rune under the boulder and then rolls it into place over the rune. So yeah.
And we'll just rest here. Then we'll probably talk about who can actually wield the sword. Like, how can you identify who is a child of Mana?
Okay. And I, the GM, will think about how Dryad would answer those things.
And then also another question on top of that would be, am I good enough fake to use the sword myself?
That is a very good question. All right. But I think that's probably a good place to call it for the night.
Oh man.
You want me to bring you more goblins?
There's still 2 left.
3.
You lied to me.
If we killed 11, there's 14
14
to begin with. Do your math.
But you said there were 2.
No, I didn't.
Yes.
You're supposed to be the smart quota.
He's also tired.
More goblins, yes.
Yeah. Just they walk up to me. I'm like,
What kind of friend?
So we
The
good?
killing kind. Huh?
We good?
whoosha.
We done?
Yeah, I think so.
Gotcha.
So what are y'all? What do you think you guys' next move is going to be when you come back?
Probably having to deal with that. Do we need to deal with it more plot? Or
How mad he is at me for
good?
stealing
Send it.
the spirit from him.
Say what?
How, like, from the sending we sent to Luca, does she seem worried about that army?
Oh, yeah, she actually did find that very unusual.
Yeah, I probably would have told her earlier, but
Yeah.
they were watching me.
And I did make a mental note that you had done that, and then I forgot to respond. But
Yeah.
yeah,
And I
she.
probably would have also sent a note to the scout party because that's kind of their job. let them know. Okay, yeah, they sent an army through the mountain pass.
Yeah. So, yeah, she would let you know that.
Who are we bombing? Or raiding, my bad.
Yeah, she would let you know that that's extremely unusual, and
It's
not really sure what to think about that. So,
And I let the scouting party know so they know, hey, there's an army coming.
okay,
And they know where it came from.
I'm just watching the sunset at this point.
we will we'll tackle that.
I would like to see a picture of what that place looks like with the sunset.
That would be pretty cool. Fan art, yeah.
I'm assuming the scouting party's like, okay, but I can't do anything from here,
Right.
and kind of
They-
worried about Thanatos.
They know now to watch out.
Gotcha.
So, okay.
Thanatos is coming.
So that's it for this week, and so we are going to raid Regular, who is streaming VR chat right now. Regular raided me at the end
It's a trap.
of Improv on Tuesday, so we're gonna raid him back. Thanks a lot for being here.
Party.
Yes, Stamped. I am hoping to do some kind of stream this weekend. We'll see what happens. So, we'll see. Have a great night. Thanks for tuning in, as always. And ready to raid in 10.
Love you.
Spam the logos for him a little bit, will you?
And let them know Quota was here.
All right, rating now. You guys have a good one. We'll see you next time. Oh no, the Streamlabs